All right, I think we're live, hopefully. Welcome to the stream. What's up, Jerry, ATF Media, Realm Chat, Cody Turbo. How's it going? We're going to watch our 3 episodes of Memphis Wrestling, as always. And then I'm going to take a break, and then I'll probably be back, like, at 12. No, wait, at 1:30. Yeah, at 1:30, and then we'll do Boyd Watch Live. I'm not live, at pre-recorded. You're not trying to turn my own troll against me, are you? By asking me if this is pre-recorded? It'll be like, I don't know, about an hour after this stream ends. Hour and a half. And then I'll set a scheduled stream up for it. What's up? It's me. All right. So that's all that's all there is. Remember, there's no Saturday streams anymore. So after Boyd Watch Live, that'll be it till Monday. We'll be back with Eric McHenry on Monday, UWF on Tuesday. I'm still debating what to do on Wednesday, but hello, wrestling fans. What's up, Izzy? What's up, Jeremy? I'm in mono, where available, I think. But anyway, I don't have anything else to say this morning. I can't remember anything else that went on. Oh, I have started archiving some of the kick streams that aren't available on YouTube from ThorpeTube, so we'll see how that goes, but McAnus, yes. McAnus will be back on Monday, of course. All right, I did ask him to bring back the swag bomb. He said he for some reason he made a video saying that he's going to bring back talking about movies, TV shows, and video games and books, which I don't understand. I thought that was like 80% of his content, but in any case, let's get going. Here's Dave Brown.
Hello again, everybody. Dave
Oh, I forgot to turn my own. Hold on. Sorry. I'm still getting used to all my schedule changes, but I'll get it sorted out.
CWA Championship Wrestling. They got some special announcements concerning the CWA arenas around the territory.
Saturday streams matter.
We'll be very glad to hear you and your family. For one thing, we'll be talking a little bit later on today about the return of the King, Jerry Lawler, this week. Will be coming back to the CWA arenas. Be looking for that.
Yeah, I don't really know what his point was with that video.
Today. We'll be telling you more about the King. Also, we got Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis in here.
Oh boy.
We got some highlights of a big match which took place.
Oh, I should say too, I had to do some trimming on this because of copyright. The WWE claimed a couple sections of it. I think there should only be, how long is this one? Maybe like, I don't know, 3 minutes of content either removed or muted. And I think most of it is, aside from the WWE stuff, I think it's just music.
And Action Jackson and Baby Sis. All of that and more. We got a lot of it. Let's get started.
Is that airbrushed, you think, ATF? No, I'm not smoking dark rainbow today. I'm smoking cherry cheeks.
Be back with you in just a moment.
I'm going to save the dark rainbow for special streams.
In the ring right now, Mike Masters.
I mean, I only had a gram of it. I only have a gram of it. Left-ish.
The Dirty Dutchman out of Oil Trough, Texas. Come on, Dutch, you got a match. Who is this guy here? His name is Mike Masters. Who's he ever beat? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm a sporting man. This is the one fall match. I'm going to change it. I'm going to make it a 2 out of 3. And just because I'm such a sporting man, I'm trying to prove a point here.
Why is that weird? Does it normally not take that long for them to kick in for you? They take forever. Like, literally, probably like at least an hour on anything that's not like a drink, that's not like a infused drink. It takes forever for edibles to kick in for me.
Okay, 2 out of 3. So,
he's got one fall already. I'll spot him. Shut up!
hey, you know, that can backfire on you, Dutch. All Mike's got to do is get a pin here or a disqualification, and he's got himself a victory over Dutch Mantell. So, not off to a very good start like that.
Oh, I meant to tell you guys, did you know, I haven't seen the match yet, but did you know they put Obafemi in a handicap match in WWE? It's got to have been a while since they've had one of those, I would think. Handicap squash match.
Putting his knee to the midsection, throwing him out of the ring. Dutch Mantell, talking about being a real sporting man. Instead of a one-fall match, he's going to make it 2 out of 3. Mantell's been awful cocky around here the last couple of weeks. Out here running his mouth last week. Here's a count of 1, 2, 3. That's it. All right. That's one fall. 24. That was 28 seconds is what that was. You going to beat him in 15 this time? Oh, let's see. All right. Second fall. Here we go. Judge says he's going to have to beat him 2 straight here in order to count it as a victory for himself. Oh, look out there, Judge.
Get at. Be serious.
You're going to get yourself a $1,000 fine if you do.
Ooh.
It looked like he jabbed him in the eyes. Hard to see from this angle, but I think he jabbed Mike Masters in the eyes. Masters beaten in 28 seconds in the first fall.
I don't know if he flipped him off or not. It kind of looked like it. I didn't know if he was flashing the middle finger or like giving a number 1. I did see, I don't know. I mean, are they really going to ever do anything with them? I feel like they're not really like just based off of what I hear in like the reviews of the shows, it doesn't sound like they really have done anything in a while. Somebody has to be, which I guess they really don't in modern wrestling, but I mean, somebody's got to be the people to take the losses, you know?
Puts it down, 1, 2, oh, he picked him up. Picked him up at the 2 count.
Oh, they do it on NXT.
There at the 33-second mark, and he didn't do it. Mantell grabbed a handful of hair and picked him up. Now here's a cover. Let's see if he... No, only a 2 count.
He's on Raw, right, Obafemi?
Real sportsman you are. There again with a short clothesline. He nails Mike Masters. 1, 2. And this time, mercifully for Mike, he takes it on out to the 3 count. Oh,
there we go.
3 straight falls, he said. Yeah. 2 straight, actually. 59 seconds on the second. 28 seconds.
It was a best 2 out of 3 falls match, and he spotted the guy 1 fall. So Dutch had to get 2 pinfalls, even though he did get 3 pinfalls. He had to get 2 to win.
On the first, so in a minute and a half.
3 local guys.
Mantell has 2 straight falls.
I mean, I agree with you, but I think the people I think it'd be great to have all the jobbers be regional indie guys as they travel around, but like the fans nowadays, the modern fans, I don't know. I mean, Ellsworth got over, right? It's a good thing to have him on Raw because bringing up, and I'm not trying to this isn't a race thing, but bringing up Obafemi and Powerhouse Hobbs at the same time, it's like they have like kind of the same kind of gimmick. So I'm glad they're at least on different shows. It's kind of weird if you have 2. It was kind of like, have you guys seen Keanu Carver in NXT? I think Keanu Carver's really good. He was in Evolve with another great big guy. I can't remember what the guy's name was, but they had the same like Hoss gimmick, and it was just kind of like you had to have 2. If they were on the same card, you'd have pretty much 2 identical matches on the show. One's bound to get, you know, pushed less, I would think.
He's a tough man. I want to say, let the worship begin.
Don't
You're looking at today. I'm a man that's very frustrated today.
Ellsworth got over because they gave him a promo. Yeah.
You're looking at a man who's very frustrated today. I'm going to talk off the record here. I've been all over the world in professional wrestling. I've been to Japan. I've been to Australia. I've been to Mexico.
Yeah, these 2
I've
hands.
been all over the Caribbean. I've been all over the
Yeah,
USA
he had a match with what was the match that really got him over? When he wrestled what's his name? Braun Strongman. Just popping in to smash the like button. Thank you, Kyle. Appreciate it, man. I'm doing Boyd Watch live this afternoon if you want to come in for the to see the various people I've watched this week.
And I have held titles everywhere I've ever been. Just to tell you a story how
Off the
tough
record.
I am and how well respected I am in this profession. I was going to Disney World one day in Orlando, Florida. And Terry Funk, who was at that time the NWA reigning heavyweight champion, was at Disney World. And we had words right in front of Space Mountain. And I whooped him.
He might have fought him, but I'm thinking that the feud I remember was Ellsworth and what does Cornette call that guy? Brown Strongman?
like the low-life egg-sucking dog that he was. That's Terry Funk. That's one guy. And I was in Florida again. Dusty Rhodes, I met him at the Miami airport. And it even wasn't much of a fight. Dusty popped off. He said, "This man T one thing." I hauled off and I slapped him into the next county. That's what I did to Dusty Rhodes. And I've held titles everywhere. And the reason I held titles was because, see, guys in other places were tough. And they weren't afraid to stand up to you and tell you they could beat you.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
Of course, they couldn't beat me, but they at least talked a good game. And now I come.
Hang on, what's going on? Is it dropping frames or anything for you guys? I don't really know what's... Oh, I adjusted the volume while I was recording it. That's what that... My bad. That's my fault.
I'm here. Let me tell you one thing. In Puerto Rico one time, every time I walked out in that big Bayamon Stadium in San Juan, Puerto Rico, 22,000 screaming fans would all come to their feet at once and give me a 15-minute standing ovation. Grown men would actually cry when I walked to the ring in Puerto Rico. And I still remember the announcer now. He'd always say, "Bienvenidos, damas y caballeros. It's showtime." That's when I came to the ring. But when I come here, I can't get nobody to wrestle me. See, I hadn't had real good matches on TV. I ain't even hardly been on TV because I can't get nobody to wrestle me. I've been in awful matches. I've been having to whoop Frankie Lancaster.
There's one show that I really like that I think we should just redo, because why not? We're doing it with Primetime. We listened to the Gary Sudbrink calls, and then we listened to Mel Gibson's divorce calls. I thought that was such a fun stream.
Like a dog, but I can't get Jeff Jarrett. I can't get that Lawler who said he's hurt. I can't get him to wrestle me. I can't get nobody to stand up and act like a man. You know what I'm talking about, Dave Brown. Have you ever had those problems? I've had it. See, back there in that other dressing room, you got a bunch of scared, sad-faced little boys because they're watching this monitor and they're saying, "I just hope he finishes up real quick and leaves so we can get on with the rest of the program today." But I'm going to stay out here because I got something to say. I think the fans should know.
Oh, boy.
You want to talk some tough competition? Say hello to Billy.
Speaking of people that aren't here, with F-Wood being gone for the Dutch promo, here comes Dave's favorite, Billy Travis. He could tell us how Billy Travis got arrested on television for not paying his child support.
Travis here. I don't want to say hello to Billy Travis. What do you want?
Yeah, the Mel Gibson calls are great.
Yes, it is my interview time.
That was ridiculous.
Well, wait a second now, Dutch. I've sat back there and listened to you. Everybody's back there listening to you. Are they shaking? You're talking about how
He's like, "I want blown after the jacuzzi."
Nobody's scared of you. There's not a man back there afraid of you. You're talking a good fight, but I just got back.
He has some of the best whats in the business, too, in those calls. Whenever she says something that catches him up, he's like, "What? What?"
If you want to wrestle, Dutch, I'll be glad to oblige. Let me tell you one thing. Look, I come out here. You see what I'm saying? They always, this is typical behavior here. See, it's my
What's up, Vinny?
time and you want to come out. Why don't back there running down everybody? Well, it's true. It is true.
He did get into it with Armani, oddly. He gets into it with everybody. He just likes to fight with people.
I think I'm stupid. I know Jeff Jarrett probably...
Vinny, has John Sluga ever watched me get high on here? Be honest. Don't dodge the question either. I know you're still here.
Just make it appear, just so I don't have to show up. So is that the deal? Dutch, you see these two legs here? They walk on their own. You call those legs? Yes, I call them. You ought to sue them for non-support. You ought to sue them for non-support. I'm going to tell you one thing. This is my interview.
Oh, non-support. Deep cut.
You open that mouth one more time, and I'm going to slap you right on your butt.
Dark Rainbow slogan.
I'm not running my mouth. I know it's your interview time, but I'm not going to let you run down everybody back there. Well, wait a minute. You must not have heard what I said. I told you to shut up, and I want you to go back to that dressing room and let me finish my interview. Now, if you don't, something bad's going to happen to you, Travis. Open that mouth one more time.
Billy, this is not the time to get involved.
Oh, man. Yo, first Dutch just completely shotguns Wendell Cooley with a slap. Now he sucker punches Billy Travis.
This is not the time to get involved.
Ooh, oh, no, oh, I'm sorry. He didn't sucker punch him. He fucking pie-faced him.
This is not the time.
All right, hang on, guys. We got to use... Now I figured another thing out. I'm going to kill it. I'm going to use it till we're sick of it. Boom! Do you see how perfect it was though? Like at the right time, Billy Travis turned his head to take it. That was really good, but it still looked fantastic. Pow! Always reminds me of the Bethadone clinic.
See, your mom and daddy used to do this to you a long time ago. That's what fat mouth.
Ooh!
Open that mouth one more time.
Billy, this is not the time to get involved.
Now, I told him to shut his big
Pow!
mouth,
Right in the
but he
kisser.
don't learn. See, your mom and daddy used to do this.
Doesn't that slowdown remind you of it's like Dutch Mantell in an Art Freak video, Beth?
To you a long time ago. That's what actually should have
Don't.
happened. Come on, you guys.
Ooh, look at him. Oh, nice. Classic Dutch. This is what the wrestlers will do too if you try to fight with them. They'll get in the ring so they can sucker hit you on the way in.
Dutch. Hey, come on, Dutch.
I've got a bad feeling Dutch is on his way out. Billy Travis has been gone for a while. Dutch has been at the top for what, 4 or 5 months now.
Eddie, you need some help here.
Shift and comma.
Yeah, come on, Eddie, get him out of here. We don't. This is not the place for this, man.
Shift and comma. I hope this doesn't shut my computer down or something.
Defend the honor.
How do I get it back to regular though? Oh no. Okay, sorry. Look who comes out after everybody's already fought.
This is not the place for this. Mantell's insulted everybody. Billy just came out to defend the honor. You're right.
Information to give to the people, and you're not going to interfere with it.
Oh, come on, Eddie.
Get him out of here. Thanks, Eddie, for helping. We got a big show. We'll be back with more of it in a moment. Let's take a break.
Uh-oh. Hey, Bethadone. Do you see who was out there? The Thumper.
Back with more of it in a moment.
See?
Let's take a break.
There he is, the Thumper, Frankie Lancaster. I can remember that. It's actually pretty, I mean, yeah, because you've got the like, even when I'm high, I'll remember because of the arrows, like one's pointing backward and one pointing forward. Perfect.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb with
Oh,
Championship
boy.
Wrestling. What am I?
We're going to be down at the school.
We're going to be at Riverside Downs, Henderson, Kentucky, this Wednesday, May 31st, 7:30 p.m. Riverside Downs, that's where you need to be this coming Wednesday to listen to the card. Primetime Brian Lee going against John Maxwell. Also, Dirty Dutch Mantell will be in the ring against Billy Travis. The Mason-Dixon connection. You'll see the Wild Side. You'll see Robert Fuller going against Action Jackson. The big main event at Riverside Downs, Jerry the King Lawler with his partner, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. They're going to be in the ring against P.Y. Chuhai, Shogun with Tojo, and Ronnie P. Gossett IV.
Hey, Ronnie Gossett's going to be there.
Be there. It's Riverside Downs this Wednesday, May 31st, 7:30 p.m. Great action. Baby Sis is going to be there, along with Sylvia.
How much do you think if I reached out to Sean Oliver and I asked him how much for us to be able to just to do a watch along of the Ravens wrestler rescues? I wonder how much he would want to let us watch those. Because I think, I got to be honest, I think they would be, they're terrible shows, but I think they would be so funny to watch, like in a group setting.
Riverside Downs is where we want to see all of you. And Dutch
What's up,
Mantell,
Ember?
He had this to say about his match.
Yeah, you know, one thing I don't like in my life is a smart aleck, because I've always made it a point in Dutch Mantell's life, when somebody stepped out of line, then I was the first one to put them back in their place. Now, Billy Travis, the question I got for you is, Has the taste returned to your mouth after I slapped it out just a few
I doubt it,
seconds ago?
dude. He's
Let me
pretty
tell you one thing,
business-minded.
Travis. When I
Like, if
come
it was
after you,
reasonable,
I'm
I
gonna
would do
slap
it
the
because I
other
think we
side
would
of
have a
that
lot of
face.
fun,
I'm
but I
gonna
think he
take
would
you
want too
down. Now,
much.
I know probably Jeff Jarrett pushed you out there, or somebody wanted you to stand up for the so-called good guys. Well, hey, Jack, I'm the good guy right here. I'm the best the CWA's got to offer, and I intend to prove it to you, Travis, and I intended to prove it to all your friends. So, Travis, strap it on tight because I'm giving you the ride of your life. Riverside
What about if I don't know, I've never run the Thumb Media stuff through copyright. Maybe we could. But then again, it's like Mid-South. Like, if you guys want to do Mid-South, I can't be here during the actual streams, but I can be in the chat for the most part. Like, we could watch Mid-South, or we could probably do a Ravens Wrestler Rescue sometime. But since those are copyrighted, unlike the Hannibal stuff we watch, it would have ads on it, is the only thing.
This Wednesday, May 31st, 7:30 p.m. You gotta be there. The big main event, don't forget, Jerry the King Lawler with his partner, Austin Idol, in the ring against P.Y. Chuhai and Shogun.
What's up,
That's
Shabanks?
This Wednesday in Riverside Downs.
Grappler and the Hangman in the ring right now. Here comes Billy Travis, the Jeff Jarrett.
Pounding coffee.
Got a 1-fall, 10-minute time limit tag team match here.
Shoe baby? Hell yeah.
Wearing the mask, Billy Travis out of
He just brutally pie-faced, what's his name? The child support guy.
Lexington, Kentucky. Jeff Jarrett, of course, out of
Billy
Henderson,
Travis.
Tennessee. He wears the
Wait.
CWA, Lexington, Kentucky. Jeff Jarrett, of course, out of
So we got the Hangman and the Grappler.
Henderson, Tennessee. He wears the CWA Heavyweight Championship belt. He'll be stepping out on the apron. Referee Jerry Calhoun says, "Let's
So
go."
Jarrett's our
Billy
champion?
Travis starting against the Hangman. Hangman with a knee to the midsection. Billy reverses and puts him back on the turnbuckle. Uppercut with a right fist. Yep. He used it, but it was effective. He rolls him with the arm.
Two new books.
Take it down. Billy Travis looking good here against the Hangman. Opening moments of a tag team match. 1 fall only. Dave Brown here at ringside. CWA Championship Wrestling. Already Dutch Mantell, his own version of sportsmanship, has won 2 straight falls over young Mike Masters.
Well, we'll definitely make another one.
We've got more action to come. The Wild Side will be here today. Talking about Mark Starr and Chris Champion.
A Bible.
Hold on to your hats when they're in the territory.
Methadone Clinic is literally possessed by a demon. She's not going to read the Bible.
Later on today.
She's a Satanist.
Jeff Jarrett, armbar. Whoa, he got his hair pulled, and he also got smacked right on the side of the face by the Hangman. Here's the grappler in after the tag, and Jeff Jarrett wastes no time in grabbing him, taking him over to the corner. The tag made on Billy Travis. Billy comes in with a nice upper arm, drives the grappler down to the mat. Now Billy's stretching that arm out a little bit. You think that doesn't hurt the shoulder? Let me tell you.
By choice. Well, it's all by choice.
Billy makes the tag. Grappler ducks under. This time they double backdrop him. Billy keeping the Hangman out of the
Well, unless, I mean, there are people that go on Sarah the Tomato and argue about free will, so I guess it depends on how your views on free will.
Leads him for Billy. Count is 1.
You love all religion.
1 minute, 38 seconds. Nice, solid victory for Jeff Jarrett and Billy Travis. They walk out of here with a win under their belts. The Grappler and the Hangman, both of them still wondering, hey, what happened? Well, told you we had a special announcement for you from the King about the King. And
Oh, here we go.
To the arenas this week. Fans, here's a special announcement for you. And Ronnie Gossett, if you're watching, pay particular attention.
What did you get? What did you get in return, though? You know what I mean? What was the deal? What was the agreement?
Gossett the Fourth and all your cronies. Talking about Tojo, the Japs, Phil Hickerson, Mr. Devastation,
Tojo,
and
the
especially
Japs.
Master of Pain. I want you to take a good look at what you're seeing on the screen right now. Because as you could probably tell, it's the inside
Oh, of course,
of a little
Miss
first
Lance.
aid room. Now, as you guys probably know by now, the King can appear anywhere at any time.
Oh, is he in here?
And I'm making a little appearance in this
I like how he said he made it like real mysterious, like, ooh, I could come from anywhere, but he just comes from the door into the room.
room before you make your appearance here.
In case you guys didn't know, they used the same approach in this that Stanley Kubrick used in, what was that one movie that he made? It was like all the lighting was candlelight. I can't remember what the name of it is.
This, you're going to make an appearance in this room. Each and every one of you. Because you see, I've made a list. I've got all your names on it. And right at the top of that list, Ronnie Gossett, is your big fat face. And I've waited 4 weeks. I've waited 1 month for this day. And it's finally here. And let me tell you something. A lot of people may think I'm crazy for what I'm about to say. But I know deep inside of me that...
Oh, I thought you were going to say Niccolo Piccolo, the guy that's getting into it with Tony Khan.
This is the right move. Because you see, Gossett, I want to get rid of you and everybody that was involved in doing me in. I want to let each and every one of you experience what I experienced. I want you to feel the pain that I...
We're going to talk about it somewhat on the next Criminal Drip for sure, because we're doing the Slender Man case.
I felt. I want you to see the inside of this room. I want you to ride this stretcher right here from that ring. And believe me, each and every one of you are going to do that. And I knew I couldn't get the job done by myself. I knew I was going to need some help. And you know, I knew I needed to call on a specialist. Because just like in the medical profession, if you got a heart problem...
Well, just remember, Methadone Clinic, that book was not written for... it was written for power reasons, not for sustainability reasons. You know what I'm saying? That's for grabbing power and holding on to it versus navigating a complex social world of, you know, everybody.
Call on a cardiologist. If you break a bone, you call on an orthopedic surgeon.
The fuck is the name of that movie?
And now I want somebody that specializes in hurting people. I want somebody that delights in ending somebody's career. I want somebody that enjoys...
Okay, Barry Lyndon. 1975, directed by Stanley Kubrick, is famous for its groundbreaking candlelit scenes. To achieve this, he used ultra-fast 50mm Zeiss lenses originally developed for NASA, allowing the filming of interiors using only candlelight, creating a painterly, authentic 18th century atmosphere. Now, I don't even know if they've got a candle on in this room, though, to be fair.
Inflicting pain on people. And when I thought about that kind of person...
Looks like he's going through the same thing the Thorpes did a while back.
There was only one name that came to mind. And I know him as a low-life, stinking, slimy scum of the earth, and you know him
Don't
as
try
the
to
universal
Machiavelli me, Beth.
My most hated enemy. But he is the kind of guy that I need to get this job done. And sure, I hate him and he hates me. But I know him better than anybody else in the wrestling profession, and I know what he loves. He loves it more dearly than life itself, and that's money. And that's prestige. So I called Austin Idol on the telephone. And to be perfectly honest with you, he hung up right in my face. But I called him back again. And I called him again until finally...
You could really hang up on somebody back in the day.
That I had for him. He let me tell him the stipulations that I would offer him if he would come in.
Machiavellianism versus non-cooperational gameplay theory.
I gotta tell you, it involves a lot of money. And I gotta tell you that it involves a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship down the line, which is something he wants real bad. And that's why I know that when he agreed to come here and be my partner, that's why I know that it won't be one of these situations like I had with Ricky Morton or with Robert.
Is Jerry
Gibson
drunk and rambling? I don't know.
I know he's not going to be turning on me because there's too much at stake. And plus, there's no love lost between he and Ronnie.
Yeah, this, like, no offense to him. I mean, it's funny because he's in a completely pitch black room with his full... He looks like a nutcase. He looks like he's in an insane asylum or something. But this is like, it seems super outlaw to me. Like, it seems like they were like, oh my God, you know, we need some ratings. Can we get Jerry to say something? And he just like kind of had an off day or something.
Ronnie Gossett, because Gossett, you promised him a shot at the world title when you had it, and you didn't deliver. So he remembers that, Gossett.
You love the Dark
And
Triad.
he's gonna be here. And believe me, let me tell you something.
That's why I wanted to
said
do
you
a true
call
crime
specialist
show
when
with
you
you.
want a job done, you want a building torn down, you want something destroyed, you call on a wrecking crew. Well, Austin Idol and I are not going to be the wrecking crew. You're going to know us as the wrecking crew, boys. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to line them up.
This is a Durunda length interview.
And that's a promise, Gossett. And all the rest of your cronies. So you be there. Because the King and Austin Idol will be there. And we're going to take care of business like never before.
Oh, the Tan Man was live last night. I watched him for a minute. I asked him if he had any memories he wanted to share about Michelle Dong, but it was Def Leppard night, and he was really into the music. His chat he's got like I don't want to say like a hug box chat, but kind of like, I don't know. I don't really like a super nice chat. I don't want an asshole chat either, but you know what I'm saying? I think there's a happy medium. Like, I would think it was weird if somebody new came into ThorpeTube and was like, said something and everybody was like, oh, hey, welcome. You know, I hate that shit. If it's too, like, I'm not talking about if like one or two people do it, but like in a chat of 100 people, if you've got like 30 to 40 people welcoming every new chatter. Shit, you would like the Tan Man.
Championship Wrestling. We want to remind you that this Wednesday, May 31st, 7:30 p.m., we're going to be at Riverside Downs, and we're really looking...
You're going to be journaling during this? Well, Eric McHenry started journaling, and it sent him into a pit of madness. He became a monster. He did something to a woman and was deeply apologetic about it. He showed her his monster side.
Looking forward to being out there. What a great card we've got. Listen to this. Prime time, Brian Lee. He's going to be in the ring against John Maxwell.
Oh, John Maxwell.
Dutch Mantell going against Billy Travis. The Mason-Dixon connection. Smothers and Paul in the ring against the Wild Side. That's Champion and Star. Listen to this. Robert Fuller with Action Jackson.
I think, too, it depends, like, as far as the tone of the chat. Like, Tan Man is, you know, whatever, he keeps a really strict chat, but he's in a not great sector, so it just kind of feels weird, I guess. Like, if I was in, like, Wendigoon's chat or something, I would expect a lot of, like, you know, hand-holding and hugging and feelings.
And Sylvia. And the big main event, Jerry the King Lawler with a lot of revenge.
I didn't want to talk to any of them. You know what I mean?
Austin Idol, they're going to get their hands on.
I just wanted to talk to Tan Man.
Shogun with Tojo and Roddy P. Gossett IV. A lot of action. It's all going to take place this Wednesday, May 31st, Riverside Downs. That's where you want to be, 7:30 p.m. Once again, Riverside Downs.
I'd say he probably has them. Like tons of even my videos have copyright violations, but it's not just all they're doing is claiming it and taking the money, as opposed to like some music they'll shut down your live stream for, but the vast majority of music you can play it on your live stream, but when the VOD goes back up, it'll be copyright claimed, which means I don't give a shit about the money, but what I don't like is, like, if there's one copywritten song on a 4-hour stream, they'll not only take all the revenue from the stream, but they'll fucking load it, like, just start to finish with, like, a shit ton of ads. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can't even turn off monetization because they're in control of, you know, that part of the video. It's essentially their video at that point.
We'd be looking for you right there.
T.Y. Chuhai and Shogun in the ring right now, along with Alan Reynolds and Chris.
I hate your chats. No, you're not. You guys are I think maybe I'm not communicating properly. I'm not saying I'm against people who are being nice or being like courteous, but there's a difference between being like nice and going like over the top with it. You know what I mean?
Starting for his team, T.Y. Chuhai for his. We also got Tojo Yamamoto, who's bandaged up in the corner, and Ronnie P. Gossett. As far as I know, he isn't. He sent in an interview, and I assume that means he's not here. There's Tojo Yamamoto.
Oh, no.
He ran into some fire.
Oh, remember? Last week, we saw Tojo get hit by the fire. I completely forgot about that. That was a fucking great Memphis episode.
Professional wrestling. Bill Hickerson, and look at this. I mean, this team, who can beat this team? Nobody can beat my team.
Now with remains unbeatable. Chris Frazier and Alan Riddle.
There's a difference between being like, oh, hey, so-and-so that's in the chat, like, how's it going? And like, you know, whatever. Then between that and being like where you feel like you just walked into Olive Garden, you're being welcomed into the restaurant.
Certainly feel like they've got at least a chance.
They've got a chance, all right.
Also, you guys are all chatters, so if you talk to each other, it's because like you're choosing to. Tan Man's welcoming brigade was primarily his mod team. You know, does that make sense?
A challenge chance, and you know what kind of a chance that is? Well, they are on a training program. They run 22 miles a day. 22 miles a day.
I'm not sure I believe that.
I'm telling you the truth. Why would I lie?
Nobody said
They
you're
are in
fake, Methadone.
fantastic shape. That's something that
Beth,
you're
I
not,
hate to
evidently.
break this to you, but you know that there are some conversations in life that are unfortunately not specifically about you. Some of them have to be about Luna Star.
Can you read?
Tan Man seems weird. He is weird.
I'm sorry I haven't. And I hadn't heard that until right now
I
either.
just told you. I have a copy if you'd like to see it.
I would like to see that, I think.
He's an interesting guy.
Bill Hickerson nailing Chris Frazier across the back with a double upper arm. Then he chops him as he's coming off the ropes there. Oh,
Devastating shot.
there's no doubt about that. He has a devastating right hand.
Teamwork in professional wrestling. No team works as good as this team does.
They're a tough team. I got to
They
give
are
them that.
tough.
No doubt about it. Shogun and P.Y. Chuhai, also known as Phil Hickerson.
USA.
You can tell all these idiots to shut up. I don't feel like listening. It's USA. You can see their USA on the bottom of the map right there.
Oh, a chop. Point of the fingers in the throat.
Illegal.
He certainly did. He jabbed him with a point of
Isn't
the
it
fingers in
weird
the
that
throat.
like
Totally
during
illegal.
all this, all these crazy carny angles that Memphis has been doing, like Shinya Hashimoto's been wrestling here regularly?
You can use the side of the hand, but legally you can't.
See the rule book. You're sending
I know I gave you that opportunity to take ownership of it, and you did. I was proud of you.
You're doing your 10-cent announcing job, and you're trying to tell Ronnie Gossett the rules and regulations of professional wrestling.
Apparently you don't read the book yourself, so I thought I would just point them out to you. The double team.
This match is over. We're just delaying it. This match was over when they stepped in the ring.
And the Undertaker, I keep forgetting, the Undertaker is here. Sid was here, I think even on the last episode. He's Lord Humongous now, though, right?
Back in. He's holding. Yeah, look at that.
All right, see you later,
Oh,
Ember.
no. He has a count to get out. He has a count to get out. Devastating.
There's a cover by P.Y. Chuhai. Count is 2, and now 3, and that is it.
That's the end of him. Just another victory in the long string.
2 minutes 49.
There you go, Beth. You've got quite a few of the regular chatters in here. Ask them what they think if they're more interested in hearing your thoughts on the case or mine.
We had a surprise visitor last week, Mr. Gossett. Take a look at what happened here.
I am a sick man. The doctor told me, Ronnie, you're not an athlete.
I remember this now. Take your heart. I got to take my heart medicine.
And you can tell, I'm not an athlete. I'm not a
You're not an athlete. Oh, my goodness.
Oh yeah, Adrian Street. Oh, and then how can I forget? We must watch crazy shit. That I forgot. Not only did they throw Tojo Yamamoto a fireball, but it was thrown by fucking Freddy Krueger.
The fire. My goodness. It looked like Freddy Krueger.
Did I listen to them? No. When did you send them?
I think the fire gives us an idea. You guys better help Tojo out here. He just got hit full in the top of the face with that fire. Well, that's what happened to Mr. Yamamoto.
No, nobody. You're so ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying people are more interested in your stories about it than mine.
last week.
You're trying to make the case that you want to ask me questions about it. I don't have anything to say about it.
If he was, I'd tell him to his face. I am sick and
Oh my
tired
God.
of looking over my shoulder. I am sick and tired of sleeping with one eye open. I am
Oh, did you see that sneak diss at Tojo? Sleep with one eye open.
and tired of running from Jerry Lawler. He's a schoolyard bully. He runs around with his Kmart crown, and in his sick mind, he probably thinks he's really a king. I have a new attitude. I feel much better, and those days of hiding and running from Jerry Lawler are over. He can bring in any partner he wants to bring in. Let him bring in Austin Idol. Why do you think I got rid of Austin Idol? He's a nothing happening, never was.
Well, we don't want to. You know what I mean? Some of it we don't want to become Randy Savage here, you know. We got to call it in the ring.
News. He says he wants to settle this once and for all.
I'm trying to get everybody out of any this show should have as little responsibility attached to it as possible. Beth, I think, has a mindset sometimes that because I'm kind of steering the conversation that but I'm steering it to her. I'm like Ben said, I'm being the play-by-play, throwing it to the color person. But I think Beth really wants to have her little, what's her demon name? Dandelion? Her little dandelion claws running the show.
Oh, that's fine with me. We'll settle it once and for all.
Get it, Anna? I'm gonna kill you.
That is a promise, Dave Brown.
I think we've heard about
Ronnie
it.
Gossett to you and to these illiterate...
And also, is there a worse genre to go in with no research and no plan than true crime?
Take a break. Dave Brown, I'll add a little class to the show. Something you don't have class, I tell you, you will add that. I want to be back here, Dave Brown. If you'll just stay there and be quiet for a moment.
I'm there to shine my brightest star. Help you, you know,
and Action Jackson. Take a look at what happened.
blossom.
Baby Sid got Sylvia.
Oh no, who's this lady?
Look at this action.
Oh no, Sylvia.
Out goes Jackson. Oh,
Look at Robert Fuller laying him in on this lady.
out goes Jackson.
Oh, a clubbing forearm on this woman.
Out goes Jackson.
Boom.
Fuller hit Baby Sis right behind the
Get her, Sylvia.
neck. Now Fuller out gets Jackson.
That's the idea.
Throws him back into the ring. It'll be
Like when Dave or Lance Russell are interviewing somebody, of course that a good interviewer makes a difference, but at the end of it, you want the audience to remember the wrestler or whoever the person is interviewing. So you do carry, that's the point. I just feel like I know you well enough that I can help direct you to where you need to be to shine your brightest.
Sylvia. Oh, look. Oh, but Baby Sis has got the kendo stick.
Oh no.
Out Fuller goes. She is hot.
Is this Shelton Benjamin's mom?
right there. Oh, my goodness. I certainly... That looks like a big whale.
Big
Field and scream. Ronnie Gossett out here. Hi, Dave Brown. Robert Fuller. Hey, put a real commentator over here. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Stand over here. Dave, you just get out of sight. Hey, go ahead. Go ahead and do it. And the always...
All right, do you think that Robert Fuller and company will be respectful and be nice to the people, to this lady that attacked them?
Beautiful Brian Lee. Never-ending campaign against ugliness. And, baby, that's what I did. I know that guy was saying, and Jackson was saying, why did he have to hit her? Why did he have to hit her? Well,
Oh, it's me. Terrible choice here by Fuller. Look, old boy's got his goofy glasses on. He should have worn the blue ones.
because she was on Sylvia, because Sylvia can take care of herself. I hit her because she's darn right ugly. And I hit everybody that's ugly, baby. Now, let me tell you something, Jackson.
Oh, I'll hear back about the swimming interviews on the 9th, I think they said.
In the grinder, baby, because what's fixing to happen? She's gonna get grinded up like hamburger meat, and there's gonna be a double dose too, because you know that mama will make some hamburger meat. You know what I'm saying, hussy? Yeah. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna take Jackson in that ring, Ronnie, and just clear and simple, I'm gonna beat him right there for everybody to see.
Oh no, that's his sister, right? That's the one guy's sister.
Like I beat him before, I'm going to beat him again. And then when it's over, I'm going to get the opportunity of a lifetime. I despise refereeing. I despise referees. But in the same token, this is one match that I maintain I'm going to change my feelings about, and I am going to referee it because I want to be up there close. Baby sis, you stuck your nose in a man's business. That's my business here. And I ain't afraid to put it on you, girl. You know that. I ain't afraid to put
Wow.
your damn heart against them big fat jaws of yours.
Wow.
In a man's business. That's my business. Up there close. Baby sis, you stuck your nose in a man's business. That's my business here. And I ain't afraid to put it on you, girl. You know that. I ain't afraid to put this ham hock against them big fat jaws of yours.
Oh my God.
Jaws, either one. Because I'm against ugly. And I'm going to say this. Sylvia is a bad lady. She's a mean woman. You found that out, Jackson. She slapped your face all around the studio. You didn't even know what to do with yourself. Now what am I going to do? I'm going to turn her loose.
Now what am I going to do?
That's right, little sis. I'm going to let her go on, little sis. And it's all night long because it's not going to be easy.
Bethany Clinic, can you believe that Robert Fuller has the biggest dick in professional wrestling history?
For you, little sis, and then when she gets done with you,
That's why
when
Ronnie
she gets
Gossett's
you
hanging
and
out with
cleans
him.
it out right there in the middle. I'm going to be right there to count you 1, 2, 3, and raise the prettiest woman. Tennessee, Kentucky, Arkansas, Mississippi. I'm going to jack her hand in the air, baby, because she is going to be the
How about a
winner.
documentary
And you're talking about
on
a bad
the
lady.
vacuum
Let's
cleaner
quit talking
story?
about it, and let's show them some of that bad lady, Ronnie. I think they got the CCR on Sylvia. Let it roll.
Oh, this must have been one where they had to take the music off. Old tripod. Is this just the Sylvia's greatest hits? This is great. Oh, look at that outfit. Oh my God. She's beating the brakes off of Freezer Thompson. Or is that Action Jackson?
In the ring right now is the Shadow, and we are
Ooh,
waiting
the
to
Shadow.
see Action Jackson. Here he comes.
With Baby Sis. Ooh, Pearl Harbor job right out of the gate.
That's right. Calhoun calls for the bell. Yeah, well, I guess
Well, he
figured
really
that's his only
underestimated the
chance.
strength of whatever this guy's name was, the Shadow.
That slob.
He has a tremendous amateur background.
Finding out why it wasn't a good idea to upset Action Jackson.
Referee letting all these closed fists go.
Look at him. That slob. Wait a minute.
That slob.
If I was that fat and I was that ugly, believe me, boy, I'd be hiding. Ronnie P. Gossett said that, fans. I want you to know that. Out of shape. Look how out of shape he is, he said. Look at that. Look at him. He popped the Shadow down to the middle. Behind him, you know, birds of a feather flock together. Crowd says, finish him off. Look at this.
1, 2. Looks like he got his other shoulder up on that. Look at the position of his arm here at the end of it. See, he's clearly got the shoulder up. Jerry Calhoun. This is why Robert Fuller doesn't like referees.
Yeah, you better take a vacation. Just get out of here. Baby Sis and Action Jackson.
Oh man, Action Jackson.
All right, hey.
What a
Thanks for
faction.
being out here to watch him, and congratulations on a great week.
I'm going to tell y'all something now. People, I'm sorry how the way I've been acting around here for the past few months. But let me tell y'all something now.
Let me tell y'all something.
Invite me back in this family. And Robert Fuller, you talking about how bad Miss Sylvia is. But let me tell you something now, Daddy. My little baby sister's bad. Because when she gets all bald-headed, whatever you want to call, when she gets to her, and you ain't got her hair, she gonna be bald-headed. And you won't like no bald-headed, ugly lady. Isn't that right?
Action Jackson, -10 on promo.
Brag about what I'm gonna do to you. Just show up my do to you.
Wow.
Baby says,
What?
back in a moment.
Calhoun, so what's up, Leo Farthammer? Leo Farthammer, did you ever look up that guy I was telling you about, Farthammer, from the early days of, I think he was in the Bang Bros network, or no, the Bang Bus. Is that the same people? Are the Bang Bros the same as the Bang Bus? He was part of the Bang Bus crew back in the old early days, and then he started his own channel called Farthammer.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling.
Let me tell you, bald-headed or whatever you call it, I'm going to grab you by the thing and pull out you nobody like a bald-headed woman.
The exciting action. Listen to what Austin Idol has to say about all the action at Riverside Downs.
Oh, shit. Yeah, so they're bringing in some big guns. We've got Lawler coming back in promos. Now we got Austin Idol coming back.
Be so hard for some, and it can be so easy for others. And as a matter
Well, I feel like the gimmick of the channel was that just like everything was pretty much like what you would expect, except at the end of it, he'd fart on their forehead.
of fact, let me lay something on you, Jack. I got a phone call just the other day, and I got to admit it shocked Austin Idol. Because on the other end of the telephone...
Okay, George Dorunda side by side with Action Jackson. Do you think George is like smaller than him, or do you think they're roughly the same size?
Of all people, it was Jerry Lawler. And Jerry Lawler said, Austin Idol, don't hang up on me, man. He said, I got a proposition for you. He says, I know you ain't gonna believe this, but I want you to be a partner with me right here. He said, because, yeah, I've had some hard times lately. I've been knocked out of wrestling. I've been racked up real good. And I
Farthammer would probably be like in his 50s now.
And I thought of everybody I could think of. But when I was thinking of the dude who could do what I wanted to get done, only one name came to my mind, and it was Austin Idol, because he said, I know Austin Idol is vicious. I know he's a savage. I know he'll do anything for the almighty dollar. I know he'll swim with the sewer rats. He'll crawl out from under the rocks like the snakes. I know he'll crawl across broken glass on his belly like a reptile for a buck.
Yeah, he's kind of not exactly, but kind of vibe-wise like a Bill Dundee. What he's saying isn't always like, if you were just to read it, it might not like make a lot of sense or be that powerful, but like they deliver it with such like believability and like emotion that it doesn't really matter. You just buy in.
You gotta make it a little sweeter than that. And he said, what if I told you Ronnie Gossett was...
Who's actually in the stud stable now? Is it just Robert Fuller, Primetime, Brian Lee, and then Sylvia? They did have like a whole... Remember they had that weird carny? Like a whole... It looked like the Oddities or something.
Gonna be ringside. The guy that promised you a world title shot that never delivered the goods after you did what he wanted you to do. And that was the clincher.
What do you call that kind of hat? What's the technical name, ATF?
That big, fat, obnoxious, overbearing slob will be at ringside, and you're gonna see what the King Wrecker can do.
King Wrecker.
All right, we're back here and coming out. See if we can maybe talk to him a little bit.
They coming out to Wild Side?
Wild Side. We're talking about Mark Starr and Chris Champion.
Ooh, Mark Starr and Chris Champion. Interesting.
Dave Brown, you just sit back over here and do what you do naturally. Just look stupid. I want to welcome to the CWA one of the most outstanding teams in professional wrestling. Chris Champion.
This is like the trad guy and the alt guy. It's like Ruby and Grace male versions.
Mark Starr. Welcome, boys.
You know, Ronnie, it's a great pleasure to be here and talk to a fine commentator like you.
Thank you.
I've been in Tennessee off and on for about 3 years now, and I couldn't find a good partner here. I had one partner, Billy Travis, but we all know how he is.
Yes, exactly.
So I went all over the world looking around for a partner, and I couldn't have found a better one than Chris Champion. And we formed the Wild Side now, and there ain't nothing that's here that we want but them CWA tag team titles. And the only person that is just standing in our way is the Mason-Dixon connection, and we're here to kick just a little bit of booty, and that we will do. I promise you.
Do you think that?
That's right. Chris Champion.
I just think it's saying booty is stupid.
One thing only, that's to hurt people, which brings me pleasure. I didn't come here to sign autographs. I didn't come here to kick no babies or put smiles on the faces of fans.
What do you think, Methadone Clinic? Smash or pass on Mark Starr?
We came here for the CWA Championship, and we're going to go in here right
It's
now.
giving
This won't
yeehaw.
take long, Mr. Johnson.
The Wild Side heads for the ring.
Chris Champion, probably best ring gear in the company right now.
Outstanding. They're a rugged team. We've seen them before. They are going against Frankie the Thumper Lancaster. He can wrestle. Let me tell
Keith
you,
Eric.
his partner is Darren Karp. Don't know anything about him. Our
What?
first look at
Darren,
him on
hold on a
Championship.
second.
About him on the
Darren Karp?
Wild Side gets through with him. I have never been impressed with a team as much as I am this team. This Wild Side team.
Did they put their names up at the beginning? Sorry.
Right now,
No, I guess
this
not.
won't take long, Mr. Johnson.
The Wild Side heads for the ring, and they jump. The team they're going against.
So, are you saying that you're willing to overlook a lot if the guy's willing to punch you in the face while he's piping you?
Outstanding. They're a rugged team. We've seen them before. They are going against Frankie the Thumper Lancaster. He can wrestle, let me tell you that. His partner is
No, I don't
Darren
think so.
Don't know anything about him. Our first look at him on Championship. You'll know less about him when the Wild Side gets through with him.
You'll know even less about him.
I've never been impressed with a team as much as I am.
What's up, Rife Steck?
This Wild Side team can get the job done. They can take care of business. You're right, they can, but they sure disregard the rules from the beginning. Well, even before the bell sounded. The bottom line is they win. That's all that counts. Winning is everything. They're a mean tag team. There's no doubt about that. Frankie Lancaster, though, facing Chris Champion.
Frankie Lancaster, the Thumper, Methadone's favorite.
Hey, wait a minute. Let me go to the corner and
But in
tag
theory,
Mark
some
Starr.
people could. Yes, that's fair. That's good.
How about that, huh? Mark Starr
Not just any guy can get in the box, but you're flexible.
These are athletes. They train every day. They're in the gym every day.
But you're not promiscuous.
Poetry in motion. They're a tough team, no doubt about it. Tough? Is that all
I
you
mean,
can say?
oh!
They were tough. I'd appreciate it if you just, no doubt about it.
Hold on, guys. Here we go. You ready?
In motion. They're a tough team, no doubt about it.
Boing! Oh my god. Oh, this is, man, this made my whole day. Oh man, look at him ragdoll. Ooh.
I said they were tough. I'd appreciate it if you just
Look at that. It's me. Did you see that? Sharp skill.
Since I left this program, your ratings have dropped. You're wrong there. Oh no, I've had cards and letters pouring in.
Man, that was
Ronnie
great.
Johnson, please come back to the show. Help the ratings. I tell you. That's right. You hear that from
Oh man, shoot. Gosh, I don't know. I can't remember. I have to upload like all the episodes for a single stream and run it through copyright, so I'm not watching the individual ones. It's early, like March-ish or April, I think, of 1989.
Chris Champion? I tell you what, you want to do this? I'm going to leave it with you just for a moment. Let's see how you do.
I can find out for you though. Hang on.
Get out of here. Who needs you?
Yeah, who needs you?
Dave Brown.
All right,
Now you finally got a
CWA,
real good commentator here.
1989.
Mark Starr with a terrific drop kick. Terrific drop kick. Tore his head off.
Toe his head off.
Chris Champion in. Mark Starr,
Let's
picking
see,
him up.
89.
Look at this aerial move off the top rope. Devastating. Devastating. You can count him out, Calhoun. It's over.
That's it. Well,
We've only seen one episode, right? Yeah, we're only 37 minutes in. Okay, hang on. I'll tell you right now. This is May 27th, 1989 CWA Memphis Championship Wrestling.
So we'll go right along with our program. Out goes this idiot on the floor. The Wild Side, your winners, and look for a lot of things.
Man, that way that guy ragdolled when he hit the rope, that was fantastic. It reminded me of the Jay the Doll King. He would have really got bricked up over that. Let me tell you something, man. I'm Southern born, Southern bred, and when I'm a die, I'll be Southern bred, Dave Brown. Let me tell you, no rust, bust, combust, splinter, break.
From those guys. But you know, before we take care of that situation, we got this new team these people just saw, the Wild Side. Chris Champion, Mark Starr. I'm not taking anything away from you. You're a couple of great athletes. But John and myself are pretty darn good too, fellas. And I'll tell you what,
Chat
Dave,
favorite Jean Paul.
Fans, the good grace of God, and just a little bit of lady luck. These two old good old boys right here will be wearing those CWA tag team titles.
Okay, Tracy, good luck to both of you as they head to the ring right now. We'll be out there to tell you about the match in a moment.
Let me see if Fart Hammer is even on the internet anymore.
What are you doing with the mic? Hey, you're not supposed to be here. Dave Brown, you cut my microphone off. Don't you ever cut my microphone off. I'm running this show. You can't believe the number of complaints you played on me. I want you to get out of here and leave us alone. No microphone. You tell me your commentary.
Oh, here we go.
Not very acceptable to the fans, shall we say. Tracy Smothers, John Paul in the ring right now. Tracy starting against Keith Eric. Keith's partner today, the Red Devil, standing over in his corner. They'll certainly make short work of the Mason-Dixon connection, that's for sure. Don't you count on it, because
hang on.
You are looking at a really, really tough team. And Tracy Smothers and John
Okay, here's a review of it. 2003, does that sound about right? It says Mike McKay, aka Anthony Rosano, was robbed of an Oscar for his portrayal of Fart Hammer. Watch this handsome stud jizz on very ordinary looking women's face and then excrete the nastiest farts in their faces. The well-hung Mike McKay puts everything he has into this character and gives the performance of a lifetime. Hallmark should be airing this magnificent performance as it is a timeless masterpiece. Thank you, Mike McKay, for giving us Fart Hammer. That's the only review as of right now. But, I mean, that's a very passionate review.
Well, you're not looking because you just don't want to see what a fine tag team looks like. They don't impress me at all. Mason-Dixon connection. Me, they even get in the ring. Former holders of the CWA tag titles. Former holders. You got that? Former. Tag made. John Paul comes in, drops Keith Eric's feet out from under him. Shoulders are down. Count is 2. That's all he gets. Only a 2 count. Match continues. Thought for a moment John Paul might have the 3.
So it's been 23 years since Fart Hammer was released. All the episodes of Fart Hammer. So 23 years ago. That's pretty crazy.
Count and a victory here, but it was not to be this time. They're a disgrace to wrestling. Tracy Smothers and John.
Now this is certainly Keith Eric.
Look at it. Yeah, look at it.
The
John
Black
Paul
Billy
takes
Jack
Keith Eric
Haynes.
down to the mat. Over to the corner of the tag. Here comes the wild-eyed Southern boy. I want you to look at this big goof. Watch it.
Look at this big goof.
He probably hit the light up there. He's so stupid. Tracy Smothers dumps Keith Eric down to the mat, wraps up that left arm, put a half twist on it, drops down with a lower leg. A half whip puts a half twist. Look at the hair. You didn't say one word about that hair. You just sat here like an idiot. I didn't see any hair. Are you claiming he pulled his
He's
hair?
auditing Dave
I
Brown.
don't think so. I didn't see it from here.
You never want to see it.
Flips him down to the mat.
Why can't you be unbiased and call it down the middle, just like
John
I did?
Paul gets a 2 count, only a 2 count. Thought he had a 3 once again. John has been close twice now
This is not
to getting a
horseshoe.
victory in this match.
Now you look at that double teaming. How come you can't see anything there, Chops?
Wait a minute.
Just sit here.
He has a count to get out. Didn't I hear you say that earlier?
It's not an all-day count. He has to get out by the time the count's on.
Tracy Smothers in there against Keith Eric. Eric's a battler, there's no doubt about it. Not an easy match when you step in
Doesn't
against Keith
Tracy
Eric.
Smothers pump gas on his day off? I think I saw him at some Exxon station.
Off the rope. Look at this. Tracy Smothers going into the ropes. Keith Eric down to the mat.
Oh, wow. What's Spider-Man doing? He's like, huh? What's going on?
Look out, here comes the wild side jump in. It's supposed to be in here.
Brian, they're going for the pinfall, and this goofy fuck just stands in the corner and stares at him, watching his partner get pinned.
Mark Starr and Chris Champion both pressed to the mat by Tracy Smothers. Look at the Mason-Dixon connection going. As they drop kick him.
Do you remember that? You remember Fardhammer Reifsteck? I can't believe it's been 23 years ago. Oh, Captain Stabbin and the OG MILF Hunter.
Yeah, illegal. That's illegal. Definitely. The illegal part is the fact that the wild side is in here at all.
Yeah, I loved me some Tracy Smothers.
They don't have to have permission to do anything they want to do.
Well, they just violated the rule when they stepped in. And Tracy Smothers and John Paul got themselves a victory.
Yeah, that finish wasn't exactly the smoothest.
They have gotten themselves a moral victory here.
A moral victory.
Mark Starr and Chris Champion. The wild side not showing any hurry about leaving the area. Let's get them out of here.
Why should they leave? They're not afraid of the Mason-Dixon trucking connection.
I didn't say they were afraid.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think so. Because I think I remember the guy who played Fardhammer was originally part of the Bang Bus crew. Those were back in the days when Ramon carried.
Including the wild side. This team
How is there not a documentary about that era, like a mainstream documentary? I think the most up-to-date one I've seen on the industry is like talking about the late 90s VHS era kind of people.
is the finest Elmer Fudd, much less the wild side. Well, they just beat the wild side. They dropped kicked him, got him out of the ring there. Mark Starr and Chris Champion starting up on the ring apron. Tracy and him say, come on in, but you notice the wild side, they kind of hesitated.
They're not hesitating.
Yeah,
Well,
they
you
did. They decided they didn't want to get in that ring right
Well, I guess Rocco got a documentary.
Talk to Tracy about it. Well, I don't know what they're saying over there. All right, Mark Starr starts in the ring. Look at him. He backed right back out of there. Backed right out of the ring. They don't want any part of it.
Give me a break.
The wild side.
The wild side can't handle this two-bit Mason-Dixon.
I'll be right back.
You got another thing coming.
The wild side is certainly in no hurry to come climbing through the ropes as John Paul and Tracy Smothers wait for him in the center of the ring there. And now Mark Starr says, let's go. So he and Champion leave the area, and the hands are raised of Tracy Smothers
But how did they
and
win
John
this
Paul.
qualification?
Look out, here they come. Going to try to
And
jump
now
him from
who's leaving
behind.
the ring, Dave Brown? Who's running now?
They were trying to jump him from behind.
Oh, no.
Tracy and John Paul jump back in the ring. Here they go. All four of them in action.
How you can sit here and condone this, I don't know.
I'm not condoning
Wonder if
it.
Ruby
It's a free-for-all,
Spacek
but
used
the
to watch all
referee's
those
trying to
kind of,
get it settled.
all that kind of content.
Once again, Tracy Smothers and John Paul.
You could make an argument that that reality style that they pioneered is what led directly to OnlyFans. Because the amateur stuff was always popular, but this was like literally like girls you could run into at the mall.
Even though it's not an official match, they have just defeated the team of
They didn't defeat anybody. Don't use that word defeated.
The wild
This is
side.
not a match.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
Eddie Marlin doing out there?
Mark Starr steamed And he and Chris Champion have, for all practical purposes, been defeated.
They haven't been defeated, Dave Brown. And
By
don't use that word
Tracy
again. I
Smothers
told
and
you,
John
idiot.
Paul. What word would you use? Defeat is it.
It's not an official match.
It is not. You're absolutely right, as we
Doesn't
just
go down in
correctly
the
pointed
record
out.
book as a
No
defeat.
record books doesn't have to be. I think the fans can see for themselves that even though it was not an official match, the upper hand twice has been held by the Mason-Dixon connection, Tracy Smothers and John Paul. All right, we'll take a look at our time and check and see exactly where we are. I'm excited about what's just happened here. We'll be back in just a moment.
Mason-Dixon connection.
Wild side who came in.
Now, I think there's something weird that, like, with these somewhere in here where, like, we should see just about everything, but, like, for some reason it was divided up into, like, 3 parts, but it'll just run through the videos.
Trying to jump them and make themselves look good. Oh, yeah, we beat the Mason-Dixon connection again here on television. Well, it didn't work out that way, as Tracy and John Paul not only held their own, but got the upper hand twice over the Wild side, Mark Starr and Chris
All right,
Champion.
see you later, Bethadone.
Makes things a little bit interesting for the return match coming up here, and I think you got to like the chances of Tracy Smothers and John Paul, the Mason-Dixon connection, when that comes about. Other action today, we had Dutch Mantell in. Dutch came in talking about what a great sportsman he was going to be. He said, well, instead of just 1 fall, I'm going to give this guy a 2 out of 3 fall chance, and I'm going to spot him 1 fall. I'm going to give him a 1 fall
Listen to
victory.
Dave really giving
all he's
detail.
got to do is beat me 1 time, and he wins the match. Well, Dutch then did whatever he felt he had.
Remember that, do you remember when we watched that Jerry Lawler house tour, and he stopped the entire thing to give like a 15 to 20 minute plot synopsis recap of some movie he had been in?
Had to do, and there was some illegal stuff going on there, as Dutch did get a win.
I reviewed
over
the
Mike
movie,
Masters,
whatever it
28
was.
seconds and 59 seconds. Then Jeff Jarrett, Billy Travis in here. They defeated the Hangman and the Grappler. It was P.Y. Chuhai and Shogun defeating Chris Frazier and Alan Reynolds. Action Jackson brought Baby Sis along. Didn't really need her in the match today, though, as he defeated the Shadow rather handily in a single match. The Wild Side, Chris Champion and Mark Starr. And I said, that Mason-Dixon connection looked mighty good against
Yeah, see,
them,
these
but let
cherry
me tell you, this
cherry
one
cheeks is a
rugged
little bit
tag team.
more
The Wild Side, they did get a victory today
manageable
over
than the
Frankie
Dark
Lancaster and
Rainbow, I
Darren
think.
Karp. And then it was the Mason-Dixon connection by disqualification when the Wild Side interfered, as they got a win over
I'm in
the
a
Red
vulnerable
Devil
place,
and
though,
Keith
strain-wise, because I've
Big
been
action.
smoking that
Seems
other
like
one
we
for
see it
so
every
long.
week.
Like,
Seems
I
like
was
we
just
have it every
accustomed
week.
to it, so I kind of like, it kind of dulled my senses.
Dirty Dutch Mantell, the big main event. Jerry the King Lawler, Austin Idol against P.Y. Chuhai, the Master of Pain, and of course Roddy P. Johnson is going to be there. Roddy, ring that microphone, Barney Fife. Let me tell you something, Jerry Lawler. You think you're going to get a hold of Roddy Gossett this time? Absolutely not. My men have taken a pledge to protect Roddy Gossett from you and the Austin Idiot. You got me the last time. You almost got me to the post. But my men saved me, as they will this week. We have toyed with you up until this point. We have just played around. No more. No more of putting you out for a month. I'm going to end your career. I'm talking about hurting you and maybe just putting you out of wrestling for good because you're nothing. You're sorry. You brought in Austin Idol. I fired Austin Idol. That shows you he was no good. I wouldn't even have him. And there you go, take my rejects and put him on your team. Well, let me tell you this, Jerry Lawler. You're going down, and it's
This
not gonna
must be
for a
one of the
month. It's gonna be
damage
for a
tapes
long
in the
time,
collection.
You Kmart King. Well, what else you can say after someone has said just what he said? Anyway, 7:30 p.m., Riverside Downs, Henderson, Kentucky. We want to see you right there. Once again, Action Jackson, Baby Sis will be there. Robert Fuller with Celia. The Wild Side, Mark Starr, Chris Champion. All Riverside Downs, Henderson, Kentucky, June 7th, 7:30.
Is this happening? Is he filming this like during a weather incident where the alarms keep going off?
The action continues here. Chris Champion going against John Paul in there right now. John Paul's been in a long time. Champion
Oh, there is a weather thing going across the bottom.
There's a flying flash by to the corner. John Paul really needs to get over there and get it down. Get the Frank man in the ring. You see
I hope this guy survived.
ramming John Paul's head into the turnbuckle. There's big boot put up there by Mark Starr. They've made a tag. Dutch Mantell releasing Mark Starr from the handcuffs. He grabbed John Paul and he hit him with a right fist is what he did. Followed with a boot. And another foot to the midsection. John Paul looking for the corner. Could not get there.
Oh my God.
Dutch Mantell around some sort of threat or glaring anyway at Billy Travis. Now he's back in the corner. He better stay. Oh, look out. Chris Champion pulling down on the rope. Broke the momentum of John Paul. Mark Starr clotheslines him over the top rope. Is that it? Oh, okay. Well, I thought for a minute the referee had ruled that he threw him over the top rope.
I don't even know what's going on in this. So this would be the, if the last one was the 27th, the 3rd.
He was ruling that his momentum carried him over the top rope, even though he had some help. And he had a 10 count to get back in, but with a diversion, that count was stopped, and it will be restarted. Billy Travis around to help John Paul. John needs a tag. Boy, does he need
Who's
to
got
get a
the
tag.
masters on these? Corey Macklin?
Over in the corner. He was close to it. He couldn't have been more than a foot and a half away from the tag. It just could not make it. As Mark Starr power slams him right in the center of the ring.
It's Tony Yeoman, of course.
All over. He covers him. 1, 2, 2 counts all he gets. John Paul still alive. As it did look for a moment as though Mark Starr was right, and he had this one wrapped up. But it was not to be, at least not for the moment. He's right back to work on John Paul. We are about 8 minutes into this match. 8 minutes gone. And it's been a battle. A keeper of the key handcuff match. The keepers of the key, Billy Travis over on the side of the Mason-Dixon connection. And Dutch Mantell on the side of the Wild side. For the Wild side, that's Mark Starr with the advantage. He's got a reverse chinlock on John Paul. John Paul, nice move. He sent Mark.
Okay, so here's the story behind the video. The June 3rd show is incomplete with some audio-video problems which can't be fixed, but I'm posting it for those who want to see anyway. The June 10th show is split up, so watch parts 2 and 3 to see the whole show. This clip opens with a local promo, then he does like a rundown of the match. All right, so yeah, so he's saying this one unfortunately has some problems with it and is incomplete, I guess.
Head into the turnbuckle. John Paul struggling to get to the corner, but he's going in the wrong direction, and he does not get the tag. Mark Starr gets the tag. Dutch Mantell unlocking the handcuffs, and Chris Champion will be coming in. Both wrestlers down. Referee starts the count. Dutch can't get the handcuffs.
Yeah, TNA claims quite a bit of the very early Jeff Jarrett matches because they're on one of their like Jarrett tribute DVDs. Content ID thinks they own it. WWE's been doing that a lot too. Something of mine came up that had been free for a while, and then they got hit with a WWE copyright claim after like a year or something.
Unlocked. Referee counting a both. John Paul struggling to his feet. He's working his way to the corner, and he gets the tag. John Paul is tagged. Casey Smothers.
I'm glad that it's disputed, though, so that we can watch most of it.
And goes to work on both of them. He still has the handcuff on his wrist, as Billy was able to get the other cuff loose. Billy grabbing Dutch Mantell to keep him out of the action. We got all 4 of them in the ring. And Billy and Dutch going at each other on the floor. Look out, Dutch Mantell jumps in the ring. That's going to be a DQ. Disqualification as Dutch Mantell.
Didn't Ronnie Gossett even openly admit that he just scammed the guy? So the guy would have no legal foothold.
Handcuff John Paul to the turnbuckles over here. Billy Travis coming in trying to help out. But it's Dutch Mantell. There's Billy. Boy, he nailed Mantell with that right hand. Chris Champion gets Billy from behind. Mark Starr over there. Mantell picks up a chair. Look out.
On one of those episodes of Ravens Wrestler Rescue, he gives these guys these gimmick as a sexually ambiguous duo of like Robin Hood's Merrymen. And one of their big setup moves right before their finish is they pull the guy into an Eiffel Tower and high five. Like, I thought Raven thinks it's like the absolute funniest, like best gimmick ever.
Mantell takes the chair into the ring. Oh, nails Billy. Oh, he got him right in the top of the head. John Paul, remember, is handcuffed to the ropes over here.
Any thoughts on the Super Bowl Sunday? No Bay Area teams are in it, are they?
There's the Mason-Dixon connection. Each of them cuffed on opposite sides of the ring, it looks like. And meanwhile, the Wild Side and their keeper of the key during the match, Dutch Mantell, are just
keeper of the key.
Wild here.
Oh, I forgot this is an incomplete episode.
Again, he nailed Billy. Well, they got Billy cut open. Got a big cut on the forehead, and I'm not surprised after being smashed twice. Well, that folding
happening
metal chair
Sunday
by Dutch Mantell. Yeah, the hands raised. That is actually not true either. I know that John Paul and Tracy Smothers and Billy Travis are not going to feel any better about it, but they have won the match. They won it on a disqualification when Dutch Mantell jumped into the ring.
Chris Champion.
The team of the Wild Side.
Don't forget that Bethadone said she would let Mark Starr hit it
help him
as long
get
as
out
he
of there. Let's
punched
take a
her
break.
during.
We'll be back with you here in a moment.
Well, we know who Dave's channel wants to win.
It's Riverside Downs, Thunder in the Night, Championship Wrestling, June 7th.
Is Grace going to be
7:30
gambling
p.m.,
on the Super
Henderson,
Bowl?
Kentucky. And before we get into this main event in the card, listen to this. On Thursday, June 8th, we're going to be in Paoli, Indiana at Paoli High School. Listen to the card. Coming to Riverside Downs, June 7th, 7:30 p.m. It's a great one, prime time. Brian Lee against Jimmy Masters. The Wild Side. You're going to see Chris Champion, Mark Starr going against the Mason-Dixon connection, John Paul and Tracy Smothers. In a mixed tag match, you're going to see Action Jackson and Baby Sis going against Robert Fuller and Sylvia. A big grudge match. Billy Travis against Dirty Dutch Mantell. Then the big main event, Jerry the King Lawler, Austin Idol, going against P.Y. Chew High, the Master of Pain, and Roddy P. Gossett IV. It's going to take place
Okay, so hang on.
Downs. That's Roddy Idol, going against P.Y. Chew High.
Okay, so it's Lawler and Austin Idol teaming up against P.Y. Chew High, Phil Hickerson, and The Undertaker. That's an interesting match.
Master of Pain and Roddy P. Gossett IV. It's going to take place Riverside Downs. That's June 7th, 7:30 p.m., Henderson, Kentucky. Be there.
Be there. Is this the Superman theme? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Ben would say at this point Austin Idol is just trolling. He's looking to troll society at large.
Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol together right here today on CWA Championship Wrestling. King.
I just wanted to come by here before we get in that ring and do a number on somebody. Just a little sample of what we got in store for Mr. Gossett and for Phil Hickerson.
He's doing the King TL, clapping.
Now we sat back there and we watched that big fat tub of lard run his mouth out here. Let me tell you something, Gossett. You said it's time that Mr. Nice Guy stuff is all over and that we just started paying. Well, let me tell you something, brother.
Let me tell you something.
Just started paying. You're the one that has just begun to feel what it's going to be like when Austin Idol and the King set their mind to doing a job. And I promise you this. You can line Phil Hickerson and Master Payne.
Don't forget that Austin Idol once ruptured the King's testicle.
Line them all up and make them take any kind of oath you want to. Because this man right here and I have already taken an oath, and that oath is that we're not going to stop. No matter who, no matter what we have to go through, we're not going to stop, Gossett, until we do just what we started to do to you last week. And that is, Austin Idol takes that big fat right leg of yours, and the King takes that big fat left leg of yours, and we're going to pull you with everything we got right into that middle post, Gossett.
Another testicle rupture.
An industrial strength stretcher and haul you up to the nearest hospital until you don't ever want to set foot back in this TV station, until you don't ever want to set foot in another one of these wrestling arenas. And that's the oath that we've taken. And believe
That's
me,
the oath that we've
nothing,
taken.
I mean, nothing, Gossett, is going to stop us until we do that to you, brother. That's a promise.
Can really bring the cheese? Oh my God, yeah.
You see, I know.
This is probably, I mean, Mid-South to me is better in-ring and probably storyline. Probably, I think Memphis has the better promos overall, but I think they're worked into storylines better in Mid-South. But I think Memphis is like the perfect example whenever people say that like pro wrestling is soap opera for males. Like they really play up the melodrama, the like intensely personal drama issues.
I know the Jerry Lawler people are telling Jerry Lawler. I ain't no dummy, Jack. And they're telling Jerry Lawler, don't trust Austin Idol. Don't turn your back on Austin Idol. Well, let me lay something on you, Lawler.
Let me lay something on you.
They're telling me the same thing. They're telling me, don't trust Jerry Lawler. Don't trust Jerry Lawler. But you see, what is going on here? Get that microphone in front of my
There,
mouth
yes.
so these people can understand what I am laying down right here. I got some heavy money coming in right now. I don't mind telling you, and it's coming from this dude, Jerry Lawler. As long as the
It's true too. Like it can just be over the most nonsensical thing that by the time you're halfway through the feud, you don't even remember why they're mad at each other. But they're just so convincingly upset with each other that like it doesn't really matter.
As long as the money is there, I will be right.
I mean, I'm really entertained, and we never see any of the payoff for any of this. Like every once in a while, they'll show an arena match or something, but for the most part, all we're seeing, it'd be like watching Raw, but never seeing the pay-per-views. Like I don't think it would work as well. But Memphis to me is like super addictive, even without the like payoff arena shows, all the blow-off matches.
We don't have to socialize. We don't have to go out together. We don't have to talk on no telephone.
It's why Ruby and Grace are the ultimate enemies for each other.
It's a big, fat, overbearing, obnoxious pig. Because you see, I know what Ronnie P stands for. The P is for pig.
Pig.
And the pig is going to get slopped around time after time. And it's just a matter of time, Gossett, because nobody promised me something and they don't deliver the goods. And that's exactly what you did. And I will prove to you that the mind of Einstein, get it close up on the cameraman, get it tight on that muscle, get it tight on that bicep, get tight, I know you can do it, get tight. Nobody, the mind of Einstein, the body of Apollo, the idol and the king are a tough act to follow. I'm gonna whack
The mind of Einstein and the body of Apollo.
Jerry Lawler, Austin Idol. They're going to step up to the ring right now.
Ooh, Roberson's back.
They're going to be going against Keith
The guy with the
Robinson
Huss
and
boots.
Hangman. We've got him in a special 1-fall, 10-minute time limit match here. Lawler stepping up onto the ring apron. Austin Idol not far behind. Unusual pairing of these two. We've talked about it over the last
Tell them the
couple of weeks.
truth. Tell them enough truth, and they'll start to believe the works.
Wrestlers
Yeah.
who have really had some horrible battles against each other.
That's definitely applicable to live
They've been
streaming
brought
too,
together by
for IRL people.
an unusual circumstance in Ronnie P. Gossett. As Austin just said, I don't know all the details, but he said Gossett really did him wrong in the past. He looked forward for the opportunity to come in here for the right amount of money from the King and be partners with him. They're partners right now. The big boot. Keith Roberson's head slammed into it, and here is the Universal Heartthrob. Oh, Roberson past the corner, got a tag on the Hangman. The Hangman thrown out of the ring. Austin Idol down on the floor after him. Lawler from behind. Roberson grabs him. Smacks him with a hand.
Standing
with a right
backbreaker.
fist. Austin Idol's got the Hangman.
Even if Idol is right and like he was behind the Mania thing, or it was his idea, whatever, like I just legitimately don't understand the people who think that you could plug Austin Idol into the Hogan slot and it would work. Like there's zero chance it would have worked, even like a fraction. Well, I mean, it would work for a few people, but there's just no way he couldn't have been the main guy there.
Throws him back under the ropes, into the ring, and climbs back in there. Lawler, meanwhile, is keeping Keith Roberson out of the action. Ooh, Idol got him in the lower part of the midsection. Clothesline by Idol. Big right hand. Lawler is there. Picked him up. They filed right.
I hadn't actually planned on reviewing Fart Hammer. I don't know if you can even find all of them anymore.
Well, they said on their way to the ring they intended it to be a sample. Just a sample of the upcoming match. With Ronnie P. Gossett in the corner, T.Y. Too High and the Master of Pain staring across the way, but they make no secret of the fact that they are going to be looking for Ronnie P. Gossett. They get the win here today. Jerry Lawler,
I think you have to consider that an upset.
as they are victorious over the Hangman and Keith Roberson. Roberson trying
Keith
to help
Roberson.
the Hangman out of the ring. He's got him rolled over to the apron. And yeah, there they go. They get him out of here. Speaking of Ronnie P. Gossett, here he comes. Bring it in. T.Y. Too High and the Master of Pain. Across the way, Alan Reynolds and Keith Eric step up onto the apron. And we're just going to keep it going right here.
What?
And just have back-to-back matches. We're not going to take a break right now. Let's just stay here with this one. T.Y. Too High stalking around. Keith Eric over on his side of the ring. And as the bell sounds...
Can you guys hear Cicero yelling for attention?
Before you go.
Ooh, surprise box. That's ATF's favorite.
There's a little surprise inside of there. I'm talking about your little fist. I got something here for you. And before that match is over, or right at the end of it, when Jackson
Sylvia.
when you're beaten and beaten but good, before you take your little
Proto-trad.
buddy home, we're going to open up this box right here, and I'm going to see that everybody sees you get your surprise, and your surprise, woo, it's going to be fine, ain't it?
Ooh.
It's going to be fine. Mixed match you want, mixed match you got, and it's going to be your last match. Let's make sure of that. Let's get our box and get going.
That sounds like a wonderful idea. Brian Lee will be staying. He steps in the
Man,
ring.
did you see Sylvia's hair?
Going against young Jimmy Masters in a
Ooh, Jimmy
1 fall,
Masters.
10-minute time limit match. And Fuller leaving with some instructions for Brian Lee as he heads out of here. Fuller, of course, is right. He mentioned they still hold the CWA tag belt. Referee Jerry Calhoun is telling Lee.
Jerry Calhoun needs to have someone tell him how to do his job properly.
There's the robe coming out of the ring. Prime time, Brian Lee. Jimmy Masters waiting patiently.
Would you guys, if your opponent was taking a long time getting their ring gear off, would you just jumpstart the match?
Across the way.
Or would you be polite and wait till they were ready?
Brian Lee out of Orlando, Florida. Yelling at the crowd taking his time. Into the action. Boy, he grabbed Jimmy. He outweighs Jimmy Masters considerably. By about 40 pounds or so. Look at this press by Jimmy Masters. Jimmy Masters with a good drop kick. And another one. And he kicked him right into the rope.
Jimmy Masters.
And as Brian Lee was trying to regain himself, he found himself flipping right over the rope.
You would come. I would as well.
Surprise for me, I want to tell you. Jimmy Masters
I probably complain to the referee too much.
But he's going toe-to-toe against big Brian Lee right now. Masters whipped into the rope. Brian Lee, picks him up and power slams him. Quite a move from Brian Lee. You got to give him that as he power slams Jimmy Masters right square in the middle.
How do you feel about telling the referee like to wake up? Like, wake up, ref.
Off the rope. Big power. Clothesline by Brian Lee. Lee went to the ropes, and he had momentum coming head on at Jimmy Masters when he got him with that clothesline. Lee leaps halfway across the ring.
Oh, you mean if you were in the ring?
Well,
I meant like as a fan, I like to complain to the referees.
Glory early in the match as he really shocked, I think, Brian Lee with some of his wrestling ability. But in the end, it's Brian Lee getting the count of 1, 2, 3 in the victory, and he and Sylvia and the kendo stick go walking out of here with a victory in hand. Jimmy Masters seems to be all right. We'll take a break.
Do you think it's rude, or do you think it's too smart if you were to say like the referee's out of position? Out of position, ref.
Hello everyone, I'm Roger Webb with Championship.
Down at the high school, it's going to be Tommy Rich taking on Abdullah the Butcher.
This Wednesday, we're coming to Riverside Downs, 7:30 p.m. in Henderson, Kentucky. Listen to the great card.
Wow, just like the Thorpes, CWA had to turn to gambling to try to keep the doors open.
Time, Brian Lee going to be there going against Jimmy Masters. The Wild Side, Mark Stark, Chris Champion against the Mason-Dixon connection, John Paul and Tracy Smothers. Action Jackson with Baby Sis, Robert Foley and Sylvia, and that big mixed tag match. Then a grudge match, Billy Travis going against Dirty Dutch Mantell. Then the big main event, Jerry the King Lawler, Austin Arnold team it up against PYQI, the Master Pain, and Roddy P. Gossett.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be at Riverside Downs this Wednesday night, and I'm going to take that Billy Travis, and I'm going to whoop him like he licked the gold cookie. Now, it's a good thing I got horses there.
I'm going to whip him like he licked the gold cookie?
There's no big secret, the gold cookie. Night, and I'm going to take that Billy. Well, I'm going to be at Riverside Downs this Wednesday night, and I'm going to take that Billy Travis, and I'm going to whoop him like he licked the gold cookie. Now, it's a good thing they got horses there because there's no big secret. First of all, Billy Travis is brain dead to start off with. If you hook him up to a brainwave machine, it would read absolutely zero. But now he's got extensive brain damage, and I doubt if he'll even show up at the Riverside Downs. But if he does, like I said, it's a good thing they got horses there because there's no big secret. If he runs, I can run him down, but he's got a horse there. That's the secret. He can hop on a horse and run around the track. Everybody knows the horse can outrun me, except me. Travis, let me tell you one thing. If you do grab a horse,
lick the gold cookie.
If you do try to take a trip around the first turn, I'm going to run you down on the back.
Let me see if I can figure that out.
Pull you off that horse, and I'm going to whoop you all around turn 3 and 4 and down the home stretch. But before I get you there, I'm going to cross the finish line first, and not a photo finish,
lick
but I'm
the
going
gold
so, Travis,
cookie.
I want you to bring your low-life, egg-sucking carcass. I want you to drag it down that aisle, step in the ring with the toughest man in town, and let's see what you got left after the I gave him today.
Whoa, did he say lick or click? Because in Cookie Clicker, clicking a golden cookie triggers major production boosts in the game. I don't see anything else on here. Lick the golden cookie, yeah. I don't see anything on here. Lick the golden cookie game. Yeah, all right. I'll click on it. No, it's all for Cookie Clicker. So I don't understand that. Yeah, I don't know what the lick the gold cookie thing is.
Riverside Downs, this Wednesday, Thunder in the Night.
Thunder in the Night.
Well, he's not able to be with us here today. We're
Thunder
going to show
in
you,
the
though, the
Night.
latest video on the current CWA heavyweight
Be a great
champion, a man
rap
who,
song
won the
title.
belt, and as we have said, has been able to hang on to it for a long, long time, which certainly is not an easy task. Here he is, the CWA heavyweight champion, Jeff Jarrett.
Good morning. It's 7 o'clock, straight up and down. Time to get up and get going. Rock and roll time. Born to be my baby. You know it. Bon Jovi. Good morning.
Yeah, this Bon Jovi didn't want their music re-uploaded. Just remember, Jerry was filming this. This is very, very cringe. See, it's completely Memphis.
FM 100, good morning. Everybody's cruising to work this morning. We got some good news for you. The long-awaited
This is
interview with
ATF
Jeff
Media in
Jarrett's
real
coming up
life.
today, so hang on.
Hey
It's
everybody,
coming up.
we got
It's gonna be
Jeff
here in the
Jarrett
studio.
down here at the
And there
station.
he is now.
Jeff,
how
take
you
a
doing,
seat.
Jeff?
Fart in the chair,
Welcome
pal.
aboard.
Good to
You're one
have
of
you
my favorite
here.
wrestlers in Memphis. Again, it's a pleasure to
Just-
have you up. A lot of
just
people
sidle
on
up.
the phones are going crazy about the Jeff Jarrett interview. It's finally showtime.
All right. Well, Ryan, I just want to thank you for letting me come up here to FM1.
Well, from the CWA champion, Jeff
Oh, here we go.
the Dirty Dutchman.
Finally, a star comes out.
Former CWA heavyweight champion. That's Chris Frazier.
Chris Frazier, I'm going to tell you what, I'm a sporting man. I tell you what, I'm going to take him out under 3 minutes. Put the clock on me. 3 minutes in this man's history. Shut up out here. I don't want to hear it.
Under 3
Shut
minutes,
up out
the
here.
clock will be running anyway. Let's see. Dutch Mantell goes in the ring, promising a victory in 3 minutes or less over Chris Frazier. I've got the clock. Clock will be running as soon as the bell sounds. Here we go. The clock is running. Under 3 minutes, Dutch says. Says he's quite a sportsman. He said this before. Was it last week? A couple of weeks ago. He spotted someone one fall and then proceeded just to jump all over him, violate rules and what have you to beat him 2 straight falls. Yeah, I hear you, Dutch. Mantell with Chris Frazier down on the floor.
He's blocking
He popped him with a
people
fist,
during
had
his
it doubled
interview.
up and got him in the chin with it.
Hey everybody,
Again,
ATF
big
Media
right
here in the
fist.
morning.
Dutch rolled
Hope you're
Frazier
letting
back
out
into
some
the
big
ring.
rippers and
Jerry Lawler,
gassers.
the referee, right behind
Whatever
him.
the
30
other one
minutes,
is.
30 seconds into the action right now, Dutch. got
You ever
2.5
just see a guy
minutes
walking
to
down the
get
street
in.
wearing a top hat and you just think, man, I want to fart in that top hat.
Dutch didn't say what would happen if he didn't pin him in 3 minutes. I don't know if that means Chris
He didn't
wins
say
or
what would happen if he didn't.
Dutch Mantell drops down with the upper arm. Chris Frazier hasn't been able to make much of a move here. I am great, says Dutch. Mantell hangs him over the rope, using that middle rope to choke him, and then a big broad arm across the back. Referee Jerry Calhoun. Oh! Mantell shoved the referee. You don't do that. Referee shoved him back. Unfortunately, Dutch backed off, or he would have been fined heavily and maybe suspended.
Fined heavily.
You're a minute and a half in. Minute and a half, Dutch. You know, I think I'm beginning to see what Mantell is doing.
He doesn't say he needs the 306. He just thinks it's the right thing to do to get
He hasn't even really
paid
tried to
back.
go for a 3. Well, now here he goes with a cover. Count of 1, 2, 3. That's it. Well, he did it in a minute 50 seconds. 1 minute 50 seconds of action. Dutch Mantell does get the victory over Chris Frazier. Yeah, it's on.
I'm going to prove a point here.
Come on, Dutch, you beat him. What
Time to prove a
Don't talk
point.
to me. And everybody out here, shut up. I'm making a big point. I want the camera to look right at me.
Cameraman,
I'm the number one man
zoom.
here. I'm the toughest man. I'm the toughest man in town. And they give me
Frazier nails Dutch from behind.
Boy, what a coward jumping Dutch from the back.
As Dutch is out here telling everybody how great he is, how bad he is. Oh, look out. Mantell with a microphone cable wrapped around Chris Frazier's throat. Referee trying to get him to back off. Dutch
His wife
choking
left him
Chris
for a
Frazier
hipster?
with a
Brutal.
microphone cord.
Yeah, this man wants to be a big star. And for having a good time, you like Travis.
Come on,
You're
Dutch.
like Jared. You're nothing.
Chris Frazier is actually F-Wood. It's why he's so mad at Dutch all the time.
Look out, Billy Travis with a chair.
Here comes Billy Travis with a pair of sunglasses on and a
From when
head
Dutch
wound.
Mantell hit him with a chair earlier.
He started something he's got to live with. I'm going to get that.
Billy, I don't blame you. Billy Travis got his head all cut open. Dutch hit him with that metal chair similar to that earlier today. Got him all cut open. Dutch, you just escaped that time as Billy just missed him. Chris Frazier being helped out of the ring right now. We'll check our time and be back here with you in a moment.
Dutch is really getting close to the line here.
Very quickly, as Billy Travis got a win over the Shadow, then John Paul and Tracy Smothers, the Mason-Dixon connection, with a win over the Wild Side, Mark Starr and Chris.
Yeah, don't forget this was an incomplete episode, and then there's like the next episode is spread over like 3 sections, I think.
Not a win quite the way they wanted. Special match, keeper of the key handcuff
It's
match.
not about the
And,
money,
what
like Luke
happened
West
was that
says.
Dutch Mantell finally jumped into the ring, and that interference caused a disqualification.
It's
on
about
the Wild
accountability.
Side. Dutch ended
It's about
up,
respect.
smashing Billy
It's about
Travis
doing the
with a
right
chair and
thing.
cutting his head open.
It's about acknowledging, unlike Clarence, that we live in an imperfect world, but that doesn't mean we can't strive for some kind of standards in this crazy world. So please, EFD, $306.
But Billy was to be heard from a little bit later on and ended up running Dutch Mantell out of here just barely. Didn't
Run
miss
him
that
outta
much
here?
with that chair. Hit the ring post and bent the chair all to pieces. So Mantell's got to be feeling lucky that he didn't get hit with that one. P.Y. Chuhai, Master of Pain, got a win over Keith Eric and Alan Reynolds. It was Action Jackson winning his match here today. Brian Lee defeated Jimmy Masters. Masters looking good early in the match, but Brian Lee, the veteran, ended up winning it handily. 1:43 the time on that. And Dutch Mantell did get a victory over Chris Frazier. He was most obnoxious about the whole thing as he took the microphone in the ring and was gloating over his victory over Frazier and all of that until Travis ran him out of here with a chair. And also, hope you enjoyed the look as much as I did. Jerry
Opium.
Lawler and Austin Idol ran him out of here with a chair. And also, hope you enjoyed the look as much as I did at Jerry Lawler and Austin Idol together here on Championship Wrestling today. We're planning another one for you next week. We hope you will be here with us. As we leave today, we're going to take a look at the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol, and the King, Jerry Lawler. Till next week, I'm Dave.
We don't get to see that video. Sorry, guys.
The announcers on this program are selected and paid by...
Commentator today, and welcome in.
Oh my God, is this Teabag from Prison Break?
Hello, everybody. I'm Michael St. John. I'll be your commentator today, and I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, okay, first Lance Russell, then Dave Brown, but wait a minute. Dave will be back. Dave is on vacation this week, but we'll have all the wrestling action for you today, and boy, do we have some good matches in our studio. In action, you'll see Billy Travis. He'll be teaming up with that outstanding superstar, Action Jackson. Also on the card, we have the Stud Stable. I'm afraid Ronald P. Gossett IV is going to come by here, too. You can't miss that guy when he walks in.
What does that
Also in
mean?
action a little bit later on, the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler, will be in the ring today. Lots of action, lots of excitement coming up. You stay right with us. We'll be back for the action right after this. Will be a one-fall, 10-minute time limit. Coming into the studio right now, the very popular Billy Travis and Action Jackson. Hey, Billy, good to see you.
BT and AJ.
The big man Action Jackson, they're going to be in there. These
Keith
two
Eric.
fellas being paired together for the first time on television today. This match again
And the grappler.
Their opponent's Keith Eric from Memphis, Tennessee.
Hangman,
and
damn it.
Hangman, a total weight of 458 pounds. And in the far corner, at a total weight of 539 pounds from Lexington.
Well, he works at the TV station for his, like, regular job.
Kentucky, Billy Travis, and his partner from Texarkana, Arkansas, is Action Jackson. The referee, Jerry Calhoun, getting ready for the bout to begin.
Oh, boy, Jerry Calhoun.
And we're underway. Keith Eric starting up against the big man, Action Jackson. As we said, first time we've had the opportunity to see Billy Travis and Action Jackson operate as a team, and they get right to work with a quick tag. Quick
Oh, come on.
Sending one to the hangman. Goes in for the
What?
scoop slam. Picks up Keith Eric off the rope, coming down with the elbow. Billy Travis can move in that ring.
You're not going to get a veteran like Keith Eric with a nonchalant cover like that. Give me a break.
Billy Travis, youngster from Lexington, Kentucky. Speed merchant in the ring. Action Jackson.
Jerry Calhoun has no idea what's going on.
Double elbow off the rope. Jackson going to town on Keith Eric. Yet to see the hangman in the ring rather. Scoop for a suplex. Up and over goes Eric, and following up, right hand by the big man, Action Jackson. Eric in trouble in the ring. Caught him with the clothesline coming off. Holy cow. Tag is made. Here comes Billy Travis. Eric trying to make it to the corner and does so. We'll see the hangman for the first time. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Travis backed into the corner. Hangman bringing up the knee to the midsection.
Don't forget it's Friday, so you could carry out any large one-topping pizza at Papa Murphy's for $5.
And the hangman down. Travis sends him to the ropes one time, catches him with a drop kick just below the left shoulder. Arm drag takedown. Jerry Calhoun having to walk himself in the ring and stay out of the way. Billy Travis going to town on the hangman. Travis over in the corner. Tag made to Action Jackson. Looks to me like they have already got some of the knack of tagging together and exactly timing their tags is what I'm trying to say. Hangman caught. Clothesline down by Travis. 1, 2.
There we go. I mean,
Jackson and Billy Travis with a victory, their first time as a team here on Championship Wrestling. And they did it in real quick work. Making quick work of Keith
the hangman's like, oh, sorry, Keith Eric.
Billy Travis
Ooh,
and
Sylvia.
Action Jackson. What a tag team this combination is already becoming. As they took the measure of the hangman and Keith Eric.
Took the measure of them. What does that mean?
Probably heard, or have at least maybe have seen at this point in time, some of the action involving Action Jackson and his battles against the Stud Stable. Of course, Jackson, a former member of the Stud Stable, part of the family, if you would, that Robert Fuller has. Robert Fuller and the Stud Stable, Robert Bryant Lee, and I understand Sylvia, have some comments for us on Championship
Less
Wrestling.
is
Let's
more,
go to those.
certainly. Well, do you remember when they had JT Southern and he would literally come out and cut like a brief, babyface promo? Then he would just spend like 2 laps around the ring to high-five the fans. He'd get in, the guy would run at him. He would like do that like pop over power slam and get a 3 count, like one move. And then he would just go around the ring again and then he'd leave. Like it was effective if you wanted to book him.
What you see.
Oh,
Right
Sylvia's
here
on
is an
crutches.
unnecessary situation.
Oh.
You're looking at Sylvia right here injured. Since I came here, why don't you shut your mouth a little bit and let me make my interview? Since I came here to this area, I have tried my best to be able to sponsor not only a top team, a stud stable that everybody could appreciate watching, but also a little bit of pretty for you, because Christ knows.
Well, we're also like at the end of CWA. Like the 89, I think, is the last year before it becomes, I think, USWA, right?
You sure do need your pretty here in Tennessee, and that's what I brought the young lady for. Now, she stands out there on the outside of the ring and does her job. But at this point right now, she's unable to do the job properly, and the reason why is because you, Action Jackson, you think you're so
Stu
bad,
who?
son. Why No, Daddy, you can't do that. You
Stewart.
have to put it on the lady. So then you mess things all around. What I'm holding right here.
Like how
Jackson,
Robert
I
Fuller
guess you
came
be
out
real
last week and said he had no problem punching Action Jackson's sister in the mouth, but now he's like, look at you, you got to target a woman.
proud of, the kind of snake in the grass that you are. If you want to turn these right here, you'll see bill after bill after
He
bill.
probably does everything like this.
After bill to look at this lady's back. Now I'm gonna promise you something, Daddy. Just as sure as you put together the crummiest, most makeshift, nothing team I ever saw in my life. I'm talking about Billy Travis. Where did you go? What rock did you go to get that jerk to crawl out from under?
I need a large
Partner,
pizza.
I'm gonna guarantee you something, baby. Just as
Extra
sure as you bring that jerk to
cheese.
the ring with you, and
And
as
by
sure as you try to
God,
beat
I need it
that
in
fine
half
team
an
right here,
hour.
you're gonna find out you wasted your time, and it's over for you, Daddy. It's over for you.
It's over for him.
Robert Fuller with some choice words for Action Jackson. We'll
This
see the
guy is
Tennessee
ridiculous.
Studs Table in action right after this on Championship Wrestling.
It looks off center to me, kind of, but it's eye catching.
Hello, everyone. I'm Roger Webb with Championship Wrestling. Before we get into the
What's up,
cards,
Randy?
to tell you about Riverside Downs, I want to remind all you wrestling fans and Evansville and
They're like, Mr. Fuller, we need you to pull up, sir. He's like, oh, I can't be pulling up. What do you the hell you think's going on here?
Henderson that we're going to be on Channel 7. Now, this is going to be Sunday, this coming Sunday at noon.
Nobody's
on Channel
getting their
7,
food
so don't you
until
dare
the
forget
Tennessee
that.
stud
Then
gets
we're gonna
his
be back in
food.
Henderson, Kentucky at Riverside Downs on Wednesday, June 21st. You're going to see Bill Dundee for the first time in Henderson,
It was
Kentucky.
good.
Also, for the first time, you're going to see a World Heavyweight Championship match with the King, Jerry the King Lawler.
The
That's right, Roger.
King,
I'm really
Jerry the
excited
King
about the
Lawler.
situation there well, in the Evansville area. I think it's no secret to a lot of the wrestling fans that have been coming to the matches for years and years at the Evansville
Listen,
Coliseum
honey, I
that,
think you may
when
have
summertime
forgot
rolled around,
my
it could get
dipping
extremely
sauces.
warm in that building.
Sylvia, hold me
not
back.
only for the fans, but for the wrestlers as well, so I can attest to that. That's why we're so excited about the fact that the wrestling, at least for the summer now, has moved over across the river to Henderson, Kentucky, and believe me, one of the most beautiful facilities that I've ever seen, and that's at Riverside Downs. Now, I know a lot of you people are familiar
Riverside
with that
Downs.
championship thoroughbred
Just
horse
come
racing
down to
goes
the
on
horse
there.
track.
This particular evening, Wednesday, June 21st, right up in the grandstand. Now, you're not outside. You're sitting inside air conditioning, beautiful building, beautiful seating, and they have got to build a special place for the ring right there. And I've wrestled over there once already, and believe me, it was very, very, I mean, just, you couldn't ask for a better situation. And I'm looking forward to being back
This
here
is
on the
now
21st.
two facilities where they've pretty much solely demonstrated how valuable and nice these places are just because they're air conditioned, which I guess is like a symbol of the time.
As you said, Bill Dundee is going to be coming back into the area. He'll be
He's no
wrestling
king,
there
he's
that
he
night, and
dressed
I'm gonna
like
be
one right
defending
now.
The Unified World Heavyweight Championship. Have the belt right there in Henderson,
You know what
Kentucky,
Bethadone
and
would
we're
say
gonna be
about his
announcing
look.
Next week who the opponent is. I'm just telling you, get your tickets now. You could get them in advance right over there at Riverside Downs. We're excited about it, and I know you will be too. We'll see you on Wednesday, June 21st.
a lot of action. Riverside Downs, 8 p.m. We'd like to see all of you wrestling fans right there.
Right there.
Michael St. John back with you on Championship
Oh,
Wrestling.
boy.
Got a couple of my friends out here. Action Jackson, Billy Travis, you guys look sharp in the ring. Mr. Fuller had some words for you.
People, I'm very sorry what I did, power slamming a lady. But you know, Sylvia, you deserved it, baby.
Listen to him cheering violence against
You know
women.
these people when they saw
Sickening.
Yes, I did. But Robert Fuller, you're coming out here talking about you have to pay the doctor bills and all that. But let me tell you something, that blonde-headed husband, she had it coming to her.
I think ticket prices are lower than ever.
Up and just slammed her. She's just laying like this. You go,
Criminal drip? I don't know.
Michael, I'm mad at Action.
I don't know what her availability is. I'll probably try to get with her either Monday or a week from Monday to shoot the next one.
Jackson, I'm mad at you. You just didn't do it hard enough. I want you to throw it right through the back.
Oh, now wait a minute.
Woo! You know, I'm excited because we get a CWA Tag Team title shot. Right
Anything you
here.
want me to ask her, Randy, during the episode?
We got a title shot.
You want me to ask her if it's pink?
Wait a minute.
How's that for an opening to the podcast?
Wait a minute. Whoa, now this wasn't scheduled. Hold on here. Billy Travis, Action Jackson are in the ring. Fuller and Brian Lee are removing their garments. Whoa. Apparently.
Oh, poor Sylvia.
They're going to do it right now.
They're still making her carry the title belts, though, even on her crutches.
You heard Robert Fuller say this is a non-title match. Referee calling for the bell. And they're in there. Brian Lee in against Billy Travis.
Bill Dundee promos are great because he can just tell you that he's mad. He doesn't even have to tell you what he's mad about. He'll just start talking about how he doesn't like tall men or good-looking men or muscular men. And then he'll just say he's pissed off, and then he'll storm off, but it works.
Stud Stable got in the ring. Miss Sylvia on crutches at ringside.
We all know it's pink, thanks to the Roobster.
Solidly behind Billy Travis and Action Jackson. I gotta say, I admire Action.
Somebody gotta pay these hospital bills.
Obviously, no apology
These
necessary.
Yankee doctors.
Gonna lock up right now. Robert Fuller and Brian Lee had some comments about Action Jackson before this match. Let's take a look at it right now.
Oh, be serious.
This is the funny thing, man, because here we are, the tag team champions, baby. Might as well be the top.
He's always worked up.
We're the name everybody's talking about. This is a big happening. Brian Lee and Robert Fuller right here. It's hard to find yourself.
We need him to cut a promo on Vinny about recording phone calls.
And what do they find? This stupid, ignorant Travis. They're going to put him in with his boy Jackson and try to win this title. You boys couldn't win him in 1,000 years. Give it your best shot.
He's been here for a while now, working on top the whole time.
Before this match actually took place, or actually it evolved, it actually just happened because Robert Fuller came out in the middle of Billy Travis and Action
Poor
Jackson's
Sylvia.
interview and said, let's get in the ring and tie it up right
Oh, man.
Action Jackson's interview and said, let's get in the ring and tie it up right now. Holy cow.
Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can.
Robert
Let's see if I can do this while I'm high.
Billy Travis and Action Jackson's interview.
Ooh, man. What? This is absolutely insane. What?
Billy Travis said, let's get in the ring.
Boing.
Billy Travis and Action
What the
Jackson.
hell?
Robert Fuller came out in the middle of Billy Travis and Action Jackson's interview and said, let's get in the ring and tie it up right now. Holy cow. Billy Travis going in head first toward the
Yeah,
turnbuckle.
the brick house
Brian Lee
run.
ducked out of the way. Travis slammed that shoulder into the pole. Now Brian Lee adding some more damage.
They've added and kicked out every single member except for Fuller and Sylvia.
A point of injury, going to work on it now. Fans picking up the chant of go Billy go. Brian Lee gonna make the tag. Here comes
That was
Robert
crazy.
Fuller. Oh, that could separate the arm out of the socket. They're working on the upper part of the shoulder and the collarbone of Billy Travis that was slammed into the turnbuckle then by Robert Fuller. Travis in some kind of pain, that shoulder beginning to swell. Robert Fuller going for a submission on Billy Travis. Stretching that shoulder.
Remember Ahmed Johnson had that weird ass dive that just looked it looked like it hurt him and the guy
Take a lot.
that was catching him.
You can hear Robert Fuller screaming at the referee. Fuller, of course, obviously upset about the events that have occurred prior to this undertaking in the ring. But they're at it right now, going to slam Billy Travis one more
Oof.
time into the turnbuckle across the way. Now Brian Lee coming down the apron, stomping at Travis. Travis needs to
Look
make
at
a
Sylvia. It
tag.
always looks like there's a sparkly light on
He
her.
is in some kind of pain. Tag is made. Here comes Brian Lee. Lee still working over that left shoulder. Look at this. Around the top rope.
Ooh.
Stretching that arm. Trying to get Billy into a point of submission. Sylvia watching at ringside on crutches. Apparently injured from some earlier action. Brian Lee working
working over Billy Travis in the ring. Billy trying to protect that left arm and that shoulder. Here's the tag to Robert Fuller again. Fuller right after that arm, right after that shoulder. Brings him up. Oh, he's going to slam him. He's going to slam him and does on that arm. Robert Fuller going off the ropes.
Yeah.
Continuing to harass Billy Travis and continuing to work on that left arm and the upper part of that shoulder. Here comes the tag.
Billy Travis.
Going to make his way back into the ring. Travis has been in the ring most of this match. Action Jackson waiting in the corner.
There he goes.
Calling to look for the tag. He's in the wrong corner. He'll make the tag. Here comes Jackson. Jackson goes to Brian Lee. Fuller enters the ring. He catches one.
Double noggin knocker.
Action Jackson tearing it up in the ring.
This man is a house of fire.
Fuller now. Brian Lee from behind. Double bolo shot to the back. Billy Travis in the ring to protect
Where's Dutch?
his partner. Jackson
He was in the last 2 episodes were kind of devoted to him.
Fuller's got the clutch from Miss Sylvia. Fuller with the clutch.
Oh, boy. Another misunderstanding in the stud stable. Oh, he did a real stiff pie face on somebody. I can't remember who he did it to, but he just did a Bruce Lee palm strike. Oh, Billy Travis is who he did it to. What do you think about Sylvia's pink poncho?
You think you got an opportunity at these belts right here? Let me tell you something. If you
Let me tell you something.
We put them up on a silver platter and call Mama Inwood. Call them right up and hand them to you, Daddy. Because that's how much I figure you got a chance.
You will put the belts up against them. You'll put the belts up, and if you lose them,
as you well know, these belts are going to go up. We're going to wrestle you, boys. But I'm telling you,
Daily Dutch devotional.
I'll slap them out on a silver platter. Mama crawl right over there and hand them right off to you. That's right.
Wait a minute here. Billy, come here for a second now. He says that you heard what he said.
Look at this guy.
She'll crawl and hand us those belts. Well, let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something.
Somebody respectable to win those belts. I've had them 5 times.
What happened between this, when he was an interviewer here, and when he was in prison as Teabag, I wonder? Where did he go wrong?
There you have it.
Boy, what you going to do? You put your hands on her one more time as long as you live. And I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to try something.
Wait a minute. Hey, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Robert Fuller saying that he'll put the belts on the line against Billy in action, and if they lose it, I hear.
Oh boy, this guy's gonna talk again. Oh man.
Coming on top of a major upset here on television, Action Jackson, Billy Travis, and the Stud Stable. We'll be back with more right after this.
I hear he trips and accidentally hits him with the...
Attention wrestling fans. For the first time ever, you can own your very own personally autographed 8x10 color portrait of your favorite CW.
ATF is going to love this. To my pal Billy, best wishes.
8x10 photograph. Autographed to you. For only $4.95.
Oh no.
Shipping and handling. You get this personalized portrait for your home or office.
Oh my god, look at that picture of Dundee.
Choose from World Unification Champion Jerry the King Lawler. fast-rising young star Jeff Jarrett, or the battling Aussie Bill Superstar Dundee. Each photograph will be personally autographed by your favorite superstar to you. Order your portrait today. Just send your name, address, and $4.95 plus
An
$1
Aldi
shipping and handling
version
to
of
CWA
Old
Marketing, P.O.
Scorpio.
Box 1783, Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077.
He has like the
Please specify
same
reference
build
the home
as
autograph is to be
Freezer
signed.
Thompson
That
to
address
me.
again, CWA Marketing, P.O. Box
Like
1783,
identical.
Hendersonville, Tennessee 37077. Sorry, no
Which one would you
TNT,
guys
or
get?
4 weeks for
Lawler,
delivery.
Jarrett, or Dundee? Hopefully it'll pick up.
Here. We have a tape of a match that occurred
Here we go.
recently between the Wild Side, and when we say the Wild Side, we're not making that up. These guys are wild.
You get the
They're
superstar?
coming out right now to talk with us here
Not
on
that
Championship
fraud
Wrestling.
king. Oh boy, Bethadone would be having it dripping like water over this fringe.
What we say. When we came here, we said we're going to put people out of professional wrestling. We want you to watch this tape, and we're going to show you that we back up what we say. You will not see John Paul in professional wrestling. You will not see him in the NWA. You will not see him in the WWF. You will not see him anywhere but in the hospital. Or maybe
Wow, beat a lot of Dundees in the chat. Oh, 2 of them are Randy. I was like, all right, 3 for Dundee.
And it did my heart good to hurt somebody and put him out of professional wrestling. Watch closely right here. Watch
My God, who ordered
Walk on the
those?
wild side, he's walking right now. That's it. John Paul will never wrestle again.
Canadian drip.
Anywhere. Bar none. Now, boys, we're giving you a chance. You can walk out of that ring right now and not get put out. But you wrestle us, and we're going to hurt one of you boys bad. You got a chance.
The Wild Side, Chris Champion Mark Starr set to go against.
This won't take long at all.
This won't take long at all.
Chris Frazier. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Hold on a second.
Tracy Smothers has jumped into the ring.
Hey, listen, man, we got to take this match from you, dude. I'm sorry, man. I hope you understand. I got to get in here, man. It's about Southern pride, man.
Have a match with these two dudes, Tracy Smothers.
Well, they've really circumvented matchmaker Eddie Marlin at this point.
Mark Starr, Chris Champion, caught by surprise by this turn of events.
No, this ain't gonna be. No, we signed that contract to wrestle these two jabroni goofballs. We're not
Jabroni
wrestling him.
goofballs.
We're gonna put his partner out. He needs to hang his boots up and put it away before we finish him off too.
Chris Frazier still in the ring, but wait a minute, that's Jimmy Masters still in the ring. You gonna wrestle him? Or
You'd
not?
hate
I
to
think
get,
we gotta
especially
him in
get
the
hurt in a
ring.
match
Jerry
like
Lawler
these
going
matches
into
that
the
aren't
ring.
even normally very good, you know.
You got a chance to walk out of there and not get out. Brother, we're gonna put you out like Jean Paul.
The Barnyard Heartthrob.
Champion.
Who's that, OPC Don?
Referee's call for the bell. Tracy Smothers is in the ring. A substitution that was not scheduled for this one, and Tracy Smothers is going to town on.
Yeah, I mean, this certainly isn't going to count officially, right?
Getting a taste of their own medicine, getting burned at the pass by Tracy Smothers.
By Tracy Smothers.
Referee Jerry Calhoun ordering Chris Champion out of the ring. Legal man is Mark Starr. The Wild Side getting a taste of wildfire. Tracy Smothers going to town. As he
Absence of Double J.
Chris Frazier to leave the ring. Jimmy Masters in his corner.
We heard from him, right? Maybe an episode or two ago.
High drop kick, down goes Chris Champion. The Wild Side on the side of the ring now.
Or no, I think we just saw a promo package. Yeah, that weird one where he was taking a shower.
Mark Starr and Chris Champion. The Wild Side quickly retreating to the floor. Tracy Smothers calling him back in the ring. Mark Starr looking for his partner, perhaps to tag out here. Tracy,
I thought for
of
the
course,
next
with a
Thorpe watch along we could watch a series of Ben debates. I was thinking him versus the atheist Santa Claus,
against this same
him
Wild
versus
Side.
that guy he argued with the other day about that ended up calling him like the world's angriest Catholic, and then that recent one he did with the trans woman and the non-binary. That could be interesting.
Experience of the team of Tracy Smothers and Masters. Of course, like we said, this team was created at a last-minute substitution. Tracy Smothers came in and asked for Masters' partner to leave.
Oh, Tracy Smothers is the Barnyard
Championship Wrestling.
heartthrob.
You know, you're looking at the wild side here, people. We've been in this area for a short time, and we've went through people like knocking down dominoes, and we're going to keep on doing it in any of our opponents. I advise you to get you a good insurance plan because you're going to need it to pay them hospital.
Awful promo.
Chris, that's right, boy. When you walk on the wild side, you don't walk no more.
You can't even hear him.
This side is Andoya, my friend. When we take it to the wild side. We're going to hospitalize people, put people out of professional wrestling, and take those two CWA tag team titles, my friend.
And the wild side doing
What are the gambling streams even like? Would they be worth archiving or no? Does she at least like talk with chat?
damage to young Jimmy Masters in the ring. Tag is made. Chris Champion gonna put that big boot into the midsection several times. Star taking his time getting
That
out.
leather hat.
Jerry Calhoun has his hands full with this tag team, I can assure you.
It looks like something someone would wear if they were in
By Champion. Wild side,
like a
when
Stevie
they
Ray
say wild
Vaughan
side,
cover
they
band.
mean it. And they
Or like
one
you
of
big
the
fan of
most
Lorenzo
well-known tag
Lamas.
teams I have ever seen in action in the ring. I mean, they are almost complacent about being in the ring, but once that bell rings, they go to town. Chris Champion dragging Masters over into the corner. Tag is
Jimmy
Edward
Masters.
Garner.
James Edward Masters.
Being beaten down by the team of Wildside. Elbow by Mark Starr going for the cover. One, two.
Renegade. Remember he was in the Snake Eater movies.
Wanting back in the ring, looking for that tag. The Wildside keeping Masters at bay in the corner. with
I've
the
been
boot.
archiving some full streams from Kick that aren't available on YouTube.
Young Ben gonna try to protect his partner.
I mean, I don't think they'd have a problem with it. I'm not. They're almost all of them have a bunch of like copyrighted music on them and stuff like that. But I don't really think they would care. I mean, they're not even on. They're not even available on YouTube. And Kick deletes everything after 30 days, I think.
Masters pile driver driven in the center of the ring, pile driven into the mat in the count of three. And Wildside takes the victory over Jim Masters.
That just goes to show that we back up everything we say. And boys back in the dressing room.
Dude is a bit. You think Ben's creepy with his daughter? Well, it depends. Some people think it's shtick. Some people very seriously believe that it isn't, and that it's like this genuinely dark thing. It doesn't stop them from A-logging it, but you know. So yeah, it's debatable. They downplay it a lot though. More recently, I feel like.
Professional wrestling on a regular basis. We like to hurt people. Bottom line, I don't care about money. That's why I came here. I came to hurt people. Now get the ambulance, get the stretcher in it, take him there, and get him him and John Paul can room together. That's it.
Chris Champion Mark Starr, Wildside, continuing to run rampant in the area. Oh boy, let's take a break. We'll be back with more action right after this on Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, that's true. There is usually plenty of content. I wouldn't mind having them archived though, just for like historical reference in case I ever wanted to review them or something.
Now from Memphis, Tennessee, is Scott Smith.
Uh-oh, here comes Taker. He's going to do that all that weird shit with his tongue, I bet.
Master of Pain, whose last known address was the Atlanta Penitentiary. We got the signal for the bell, and we're underway. Master of Pain.
You think Kick was hindering their career? Yes, I would agree.
Master of Pain taking
If that's what you're saying.
suplex, holding him high in the air for a good 3 or 4 seconds. Drops him flat on his back. Ronnie Gossett with his man, the Master of Pain, strutting around the ring. Pain catches him with that high boot to the chin.
Undertaker managed by Ronnie Gossett.
Being taught a lesson, full high.
Oh!
Scott Smith. being
Sack
taught a
of
lesson,
shit.
full high over the
Ooh!
head of the Master of Pain, slammed to
One
the
more
canvas.
time. I gotta see it
Being
again.
taught a lesson, full high over the head of the Master of Pain, slammed to the canvas. Pain.
Oh my God.
Down on the back of the neck with that boot. They call him the Master of Pain, and from his technique and action in the ring, you can certainly see where he picked up his nickname. He is as rough as they
Oh my
come.
God.
Now being tossed to the ring, or tossed out of the ropes onto the floor. Scott Smith, look at this. Ronnie Gossett taking advantage of an injured wrestler as he throws him back in the ring. Master of Pain coming off, catches him with that elbow.
Big jumping clothesline.
Payne backs against the ropes, going to drop that leg, double leg drop across the throat. Goes for the cover, 1, 2, 3. That's it.
Yeah, remember I used to always do the, I'd always scrub and I would always fuck it up. Then it took me a minute to start using the shortcuts, but
of course, there's going to be tougher
it's working out swimmingly.
Along the line for this duo, or at least for the Master of Pain, who's recently been teaming with P.Y. Chuhai.
P.Y. Chuhai.
We got a lot more wrestling action coming up. In fact, we're running a little late on the program today, so let's get the wrestlers in and get right back to action. This next match,
we're running late.
10-minute time limit. We'll bring the Shadow from Parts Unknown, 229 pounds, against the Thumper, Frankie Lancaster.
Oh boy, here comes Bethadone's favorite wrestler, the Thumper.
Quite a crowd favorite. Frankie the Thumper Lancaster against the Shadow. 1 fall, 10-minute time limit. Referee is Jerry Calhoun. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Lancaster going right.
This is a matchup I think pretty much everybody's been anticipating.
Frankie Lancaster, I would have to say, is one of the most improved wrestlers I have seen over the past 6 months to a year. There is a neck breaker, up underhook. Rolled him over on that neck breaker.
You know what though, Randy? I like that they multi-stream, because then, like, if something happens that the YouTube one has to be taken down, then at least the kick is there as like a backup, since they're like more lenient.
Going in, gonna send him on the suplex. Slingshot coming up, no. Gonna set him on top of the turnbuckle. Lancaster, the southpaw, going to work on the Shadow.
Oh no.
Now from on top.
He wouldn't.
Lancaster, the superplex, and down goes the Shadow. Lancaster for the cover. 1, 2. This could be it. And is. That's 2 of the quickest matches I've seen in a long, long time. The Thumper, Frankie.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the hourly wage. I was thinking only of how I benefited.
Taking the match. What action here on Championship Wrestling? We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back for more right after this on Championship Wrestling.
Like that Talcott stream got taken down off of YouTube, but it's up on Kick.
Championship Wrestling. We want to remind you that there will be no wrestling this Wednesday at Riverside Downs, but we'll return next Wednesday.
Boy, Riverside Downs already fallen off.
Championship Wrestling at beautiful Riverside Downs. Also want to remind you, too, that wrestling on TV, that'll be Sunday now at noon on Channel 7.
There'll be some wrestling on TV.
The big match, the big main event, Wednesday, June 21st, for the first time in Henderson, Kentucky, it'll be a world title match.
You know, I hate for Dutch Mantell to win that title there in that town. I'll tell you, that town's a nice-looking place, but we're too close to those scrubby, ignorant-looking fans. I noticed on the front row last week, they didn't have 10 teeth between all of them.
You're not afraid of the people, are you?
I don't like them that close to me, Dutch.
Half an index finger?
The only thing is, well, what's bothering you, Ronnie, is that they stink. They smell like horses. I walked out of that building.
Hanging around Bethadone for too long.
Travis like the low-life egg-sucking dog that he is, and I could not get over Ronnie.
Talking, doing like, doing a Discord call with her is just so funny, because it's like literally just like,
let me tell you something, Riverside Downs.
she's like, there's zero difference between her in real life and her like on the stream, if that makes sense.
Jerry Lawler head up for that unified world heavyweight title, which is rightfully mine, by the way, I might add, for the uninformed. And Lawler, when you step in there, I don't care if we're in a racetrack, I don't care if we're in a beer joint, I don't care if we're in a
beer joint.
That title is coming back to me where it rightfully belongs. And Ronnie, I know you don't like it up there.
No,
you don't like those people.
I don't like those
people. But you just stay
I
close to
don't
me,
like
because
those
I'll
people.
entertain you long enough and not let you get depressed for being there. And I'll walk out to the ring, and when I bring that belt back, and I know it's not a real good place to put a belt.
What happened to his index finger? Was it like a Yakuza thing?
Championship Wrestling is proud to have one man who is absolutely
this guy.
on top of his field. He's a man that is the unified.
Listen, we got this guy. We're real proud of him.
is Jerry the King Lawler. We have a special video on the King. It is entitled Wanted Dead or Alive. I think it pretty well
I think I had to
explains
clip
the plight
this,
of a
but I
world
can't be
heavyweight
for
champion
sure.
In this particular case, Jerry the King Lawler. Let's go to that video right now.
Or maybe it just removed the music. Bow, 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 bow. There he is, man. There he's bringing out all the greatest hits, beating up Hogan, Bundy. Who was that? Bockwinkel, Valentine. T-Joe Khan, Macho Man. Was the tip of his index finger. Kimala. What do you think about that lineup, though, for the next Thorpe Watch Along? The Atheist Santa, which would be the bulk of the stream. But then you also have the debate with the Christian guy, where Ben got called a angry Catholic. And then the one he had with the trans woman and the non-binary. Gunther is the new Lawler. That would be interesting if he leaned into it. He should do, does he do interviews from like his castle home or anything like that? Because we haven't reviewed anything from their Discord era, Discord panel era.
The one and only No Baloney World Heavyweight Champion, the Unified World. The one and only No Baloney World.
The what? The huh?
The one and only No Baloney World.
The one and only No Baloney?
The one and only No Baloney World Heavyweight Champion, the Unified World Heavyweight Champion, Jerry the King Lawler. Coming into the ring right now is Keith Robertson, 243 pounds out of Memphis, Tennessee. Keith Robertson. And now the World Unified with the Unified World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, Ben and Furby's always good. I've got a couple of them.
The referee, Jerry Calhoun in the ring. This match will be one time.
I think the Atheist Santa thing is like, I want to say at least 2 hours, if not 3.
Come over here a minute, boy. Come over here.
What'd that guy say?
Boy, come over here. I hear you went to school with Jerry Lawler till you passed him up. So evidently you know what kind of a bully and a nothing-happening idiot he's been, and you've known him longer than we have. That's exactly right. So I tell you what I'm going to do for you. If you can beat this idiot, I'm going to put you under my wing. I'm going to take you places.
Oh, he's going to get him. He's going to have his own wise man.
Look up to you and say, that's Keith Robinson, not that's Keith Robinson. Because when you're with a man of my stature, my importance, you're going places. I know you've got your application in to be one of my men in the stable. But I'll tell you this. You beat Lawler, and I give you my word, boy, you'll be on High Street.
Be on High Street.
All right.
Ronald P. Gossett, Ronnie P. Gossett the fourth, promising Keith Robertson if he beats Jerry the King Lawler, he's going to take him under his wing. Gossett out here at ringside, not, of course, to the invitation of anyone. He's just bell time. We got action. Jerry the King Lawler and Keith Robertson. Look at this. Lawler now has to.
I'm staying out here. I've got an investment on this man. You know I'm
The Atheist Santa was a pretty positive overall encounter. I think it's the, I guess really its inclusion as a live review would be that we don't have anything from the Discord era in the Thorpe Alert like live react archive, and a lot of it, I think this is the best of the Discord panel era. So if we're going to review, we need something representative of that era, so it might as well be that. And then we can theme it in by making the whole show about Ben debates.
About 9 other things I'd like to call him, but none of which I would be able to stay on television to call him with, or at, or to. They lock it up, collar and elbow. Keith Robertson. I'm sure Robertson sees this as a chance of a lifetime. Not only is he taking on the unified world heavyweight champion Jerry the King Lawler, but Ronnie Gossett has promised that if he beats Lawler, he'll take him under his wing. To be honest with you, if he beat Lawler, it'd be a major upset. He wouldn't need Ronnie Gossett anyway. But, of course, I don't think Robertson sees it quite that way or in that light. Lock it up, collar and elbow. Lawler caught in the corner. Robertson throwing a right hand to the chin. Robertson smiling.
I love these Lawler matches. I feel like he always really puts in effort, even against these job guys.
Hopefully will not underestimate Robertson. Of course, Robertson with some added motivation at the encouragement of Ronnie Gossett. And, of course, with Gossett at ringside, you never know what to expect. The guy's big enough around, he could keep an arsenal in his pants if he had to. Goodness knows what
interesting vibe from Keith Robertson here. He did have kind of a different visual gimmick.
Being caught by surprise of the annex of Robertson. Keith Robertson being spurred on at ringside by Ronnie Gossett. Lawler eyeing his opponent. They lock it up one more time. Wraps that arm up one time. Arm bar by Robertson on the King. Lawler.
Red and black, pretty classic ring attire from the King.
Robertson has thus far taken the measure of the match. Taken the match into his own hands and controlled the tempo.
I don't ever really remember Hogan doing any of these. Do you guys? I feel like the Genius was probably the closest we got to a match like this, and he lost that one. Hogan did.
When Lawler throws that right hand,
like Hogan against Iron Mike Sharp would have been great.
Pure power coming out of that shoulder of the King.
Or steamrolling Barry Horowitz.
Robertson quickly took refuge under Ronnie Gossett's wing, even though Robertson is not a part.
That's why I've always liked the Royal Rumble so much, is because when I was a kid, they kept people separate a lot of the time. So you just got to see the people that were like directly in the feuds, but in the Royal Rumble, you could see like anybody interact with anybody.
Backed into the corner again by Robertson. Reaches back, throws a right hand. Barry retaliates with one of his own. And again, Robertson.
Especially Hogan, because you hardly ever got to see him against very many people.
Look at Gossett. Right in his face, telling him what to do. I think there's an old adage in wrestling, is he who cannot teaches. And that certainly would be the case with Ronnie.
I watched it. I think it was probably part of their angle or whatever, but I thought it was funny. I was watching old like Madison Square Garden or somewhere arena shows, and it was Hogan and Orndorff teaming up, but Orndorff refused to tag him in. So he would just work the whole match by himself and then pin the guy.
See him in the middle of the ring. Gossett stalking outside. Robertson, Lawler.
Like, I'd be so, like, legitimately so mad as a fan if I really wanted to see Hogan and he never even got tagged in. Which is, I guess, that's the point, but.
Now adding some choice words for.
Oh, I love the Rumble. I got to see Hogan fight Coco Beware. Like, that's the best.
Ducks underneath.
He healed on Coco, of course. Now, come on, Lawler.
Referee trying to keep Lawler off the man. Now starts the count. Lawler setting Robertson now with a leg split. Lawler bowing him open. Jerry Calhoun checking the shoulders of Robertson. Gossett complaining at ringside more and more as each passing moment of the match. Lawler now, look at this. This has got to be very, very painful.
Well, and I feel like the old ones too, like, even if it wasn't always long-term, there was some long-term storytelling that always happened in them, but even if it was just like temporary stories told in that moment that didn't carry on, like, it just seemed like more happened in between guys coming to the ring.
Robertson in some kind of pain now.
It was more about like, oh my God, it's, you know, Andre the Giant's coming down and it's Axe and Smash are down in the ring, like, this is going to be crazy. You know what I mean? Instead of like it just being about seeing who it is and then wanting to see who the next guy is. Like, good shit happened between the numbers.
Muscles, perhaps a groin injury. For Keith Robertson now getting some instruction from Ronald P. Gossett or Ronnie P. Gossett.
Was that at WrestleMania, Randy?
His name being mentioned
Wasn't that like the punishment for the curtain call?
Just about every
I don't know if he eye raked him, but he definitely back raked him.
Lawler locking it up again.
I'll never forget that. That really upset me.
Robertson, forearm side of the face, bolo chop to the back. Brings him out of the corner, sets him up, goes for the neck breaker, and completes the neck breaker on the King. Lawler in pain. Robertson with that little Gossett wiggle. Right hand to the side of the jaw. King goes down hard. Unified World Heavyweight
Like, it was always the best whenever, like, your tag team guy was getting beat up really bad and, like, it was really getting grim for him. And then, like, his partner would be the next contestant. Like, that was always so awesome.
Taking the full measure of Keith Robertson. Robertson, I must say, would be a dark horse to even stay in the ring this long with Jerry Lawler. Now look at this.
Or, like, the oh shit when the bad guy tag team would be complete.
Referee Jerry Calhoun being distracted by Keith Robertson. And Ronnie Gossett, in the meantime, does his dirty diligence on Jerry the King Lawler.
I remember in the first one that was only like 20 guys that Duggan won. I remember at the end it was Duggan against One Man Gang. I absolutely completely wrote off Jim Duggan. I was just like, there's literally no way you could get this guy over the top rope. Because Andre always won all of his battle royals that I ever saw.
That is a devastating maneuver, putting pressure to the vertebrae at the top of the spine. Robertson going for the cover. Lawler has got his leg on the top of the bottom.
I know he got squashed, I think, at WrestleMania by the Warrior.
Robertson had a near pin. Had Jerry not been that close to the rope, he may have had him that time. Robertson going for the scoop slam. Picks him up.
He got squashed somewhere real bad by a Warrior. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. This is a great match.
Jerry throwing those punches. Roundhouse right. Robertson goes down. King closing in. Big solid right hand that time. Robertson now in the corner. Ronnie Gossett trying to distract the referee. Referee pulling Lawler off of Robertson. Gossett slips. Robertson something. Robertson may have a chain.
Oh my gosh. No way. No way. Oh, what a match. What an emotional roller coaster. Hey, come on, ref. He hit me with a chain.
Jerry the King Lawler victorious here on Championship Wrestling.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a good one.
Another crowd favorite. This man has been places and done things, and for a man of his
Right
size,
into this guy.
has made accomplishments in Championship Wrestling that are totally beyond belief. I'm talking about the battler, Bill Superstar Dundee. Let's take a look at him right now.
Wow, what a spread. Oh, you didn't like it because Lawler won? He's put over people before. Oh, did they have to blur that out? Oh, I thought it said Saturday night's main event. He's up at the jukebox. Ah, this will help him understand me. I mean, this is really something. Gypsies on parade. It's not about the fancy rings and the expensive things. Uh-oh, it's Jimmy Hart. Come on, get him, Moondog. Yeah, that's right, baby, get him. This is I want to be watching this kind of content when I drift off into the abyss. Behind the scenes booking footage. This is a crest-worthy moment for sure. Watch this, ref.
In action. Jerry the King Lawler, the World Unified Heavyweight Championship. Everybody wants a shot at him. And, of course, it's going to take a lot, but somebody's going to have to do something for Mr. Ronnie P. Gossett IV and his stable. I'll tell you, they're a tough bunch to deal with, and goodness knows what's going to happen with them. Michael St. John on behalf of Championship Wrestling, thank you for joining us. Be sure to join us next week right back here. Until then, so long, everybody.
All right. I want to watch. That's it for the wrestling. If you're just here for wrestling, I'll be back on Tuesday for UWF, and then back here again Friday morning for CWA. But I want to watch something that I saw it during my Boit Watch Live put together. But it's not Boit, so I can't really put it in Boit Watch, but I wanted to watch it. Do you remember we watched a video of a guy